Nala, you gotta be careful. Nala, you have to be careful. What up, Lee? Haha. I don't like wet hair on my back. Let's do this. Hi, Christine. No, get away from there. Chew these up. They're not food. I wasn't really on live for that long today earlier. I was on for like, I don't even know, maybe like an hour. I didn't really do much. And then like my phone died, so I just was like, F it, I'll stay off. I had to go do stuff. Yeah, my battery died because I didn't charge my phone. Oh, I got my nails done. They're very, very short. They're very short. I'm not used to the shortness, but we'll see how it goes. It's just they're getting in the way of my clay, and I don't want it to. I want to be able to clay in peace. Hello, Daniel Berry. How are you? Well, it's getting I'm trying to see if the shorter nails help me when I'm sculpting. I assume that it would, because the longer nails were like getting in the way, I feel like. No, I can't say that. I don't know why you keep on asking me to say that, but I'm not going to say it. I don't know what it means, and I'm just not going to do it. If you want me to say something, you can donate, and I'll say it. Thank you. It's made by Tangle Teaser. I'm 40. I'm a widow, so yes, I'm single. But I wouldn't really. Yes, I'm 40 years old. Well, that's very young. I'm old enough to be your mammy. I'm more than twice your age, actually. Thank you. Not yet. I don't think I'm a grandma yet. I mean, I'm a little young yet to be a grandma. But if it makes you feel better, cool. I'm Granny. Big Granny energy. Big Granny energy. I am. The towel's there for a reason. My hair is wet. Once I put all the product in and I flip it over, I'll take the towel off. But then I'm gonna put my shirt on. But you know, Vert. I like Vert. I like Vert now. I didn't like it in the beginning, but now I love it, and I will not go back to streaming any other way. Thank you. I appreciate that. Most people say I look fairly young for my age. I mean, I think I look all right. Oh, I gotta fix that part. Dang it. I just do better. I do better, like, monetarily. I do better with viewers. It's less drama. My channel spreads to more people. I just like it overall. I mean, if I look 70, I'm okay with that too. Considering the fact that I did drugs my whole life, I think I look pretty freaking good for whatever age I am. My part is fucked. It's 7 p.m. Why would I be going to church now? I went to church this morning. I don't have any Labubu's to unbox. I wish I did. I have a bunch, though, opened. Well, not really Labubu's. I have other Pop Mart stuff and Baby 3. I like baby 3 better. No, I don't have any spicy content. I talk about God. Okay, we talk about God over here. We don't sin. We're not debaucherous. I have so many baby 3s. No, I don't fuck with tarot cards. I used to, but it's demonic. We don't do that shizzle. For sheezy, mine easy, keep my arm so freezy. All right, let's. Nolly! Are you gonna eat my hair? Are you gonna eat my hair? Please don't. Hey! What are you doing? That's my clip. That's not yours. Get down. Get down. Please get down. Thank you. You can't have that. You can't have it. Stop. Please and thank you. Gosh, Nala. I just gotta diffuse it a little bit because it's so wet. Just a few little diffuses. Oh wait, I forgot to put gel. Hello, Rita. Hello, Muhammad. Nala, you're getting a bath tomorrow. You're getting a bath, girl. You're getting a nice bath. Hello, Talon. I'm diffusing it. That's so cool. I have a bag for my Bible. I'll show it to you. I can't. I give up. That's the best that I got. That's the most energy I have for my hair at this point. I don't care no more. I'm over it. It's the extent of energy that I have for this hair. I gotta wash my hands. my period, which is a good thing because I thought I wasn't going to get it. No, I was diffusing it. But yeah, I got my period today, so that's good. I gotta put my little thing in my calendar so that I document it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. At least now I know why I broke out so bad. I broke out because I was getting my period. So that at least makes me feel a little bit better. Because I really did have like a massive freaking blemish issue. But it was because I got my period. Because the last time I got my period, it's because I took progesterone. I know that y'all don't want to hear about my menstruation, but sorry, that's part of life. Nala, stop. You're going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt. You keep on walking underneath my feet. You are going to get hurt. Please stop. Please stop. Gosh. Please. I don't want to step on you. Okay? I don't want to step on you. She walks right under my feet. Like, I love you, but stop. Please. Please and thank you. Guess what, guys? I got new chrome. I got this blue chrome. I got this purple chrome. I got this two chromes that look the same almost. This one looks crazy cool. And I got this red chrome and a pearl chrome. And another red chrome that looks just like this chrome. Why does it look the same? It looks literally the same. Plum magenta. Like galaxy. So I got some chromes. We're going to try them out. We're going to sample them. We're going to sample the chromes. First, let me set up. Nala, get out. Get out now. Get out from underneath there. You're gonna get hurt. Stop it now. Stop it. You can't go under there. You can't. Okay, I love you, but you can't. Okay, you can't go under there. You can't bite my hand either. What the heck? Well, I got the chrome from Amazon because it was not that expensive. Sure, we'll meet tomorrow. Proud to be gross. Proud of my grossness. I don't know what you're talking about. Why are people mentioning my child? That's literally none of anyone's business. That's weird. That is peculiar, odd. Don't ask that question. None of your mother business. Fucking weirdo. Predatory ass. Worry about yours. Worry about your child. Don't worry about mine. Disgusting. Go watch James Charles and Jeffree Star. I'm sure that they can teach you how to put makeup on as a boy. I'm not even being mean. I'm just saying, like, I don't even wear makeup like that. So you're not going to get much help here. You know what? I don't want to say that because that's like gross. My child doesn't even live with me. How about that? I don't have a child. How about that? I don't have a child. I don't know what you're talking about. It's a figment of your imagination. I do not now, nor have I ever had a child. How about that? I don't have a kid. I don't know what you're talking about. What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? Because I don't know. I don't got no child. We ain't got no kids. I mean, maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Who knows? Who knows? That's for me to know and for you to never find out. How about that? The status of my child is for me to know and for you to never find out. The status of my child, that's all I got for you, babe. That's what I got for you. None of your mother trucking business. I mean, unless you want to start paying me child support or something, like if you want to start paying me child support, I'll give you updates. But until then, unless you want to help me care for said child, unless you want to help me foot the tuition bills, help me pay for Catholic school, like unless you're doing one of those things, like I don't got any updates for you. Not a single one. I mean, if you want to vend me her tuition for school, and then I can give you an update. Because then you're part of caring for her. Figure deal me. Other than that, like outside of the people that are helping me raise her, none of your business. If I want to take home with me tonight, it's none of your business. If she wants to be a freak and sell it on the weekend, it's none of your business. I don't know why, but the way that my brain works is when people say things, my brain goes to a song. That's how I interpret things. Engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. If that train, pick it up. I never knew there was a love like this before. Never had someone to show me love. I never had love like this before. Now that we come and make it through, I can't even take my mind off loving you. I never knew there was a love like this before. Never had someone to show me. I had a great Sunday. Love like this before. I can't even take my mind off loving you. Bish, I know it's on American Idol. I would never be on American Idol. I can't sing. This is my YouTube channel. I'm just here having a fun old time. Oh, that's the wrong way. I'm definitely not asking for handouts. If I was asking for handouts, that would mean I would be sitting here doing absolutely nothing and expecting compensation. That's not the truth. I am offering a service, entertainment, okay? Entertainment. And if you want to compensate me for that entertainment, that is completely up to you. The frick? You go to the movies, you pay money. You go to a concert, you pay money. The freak? You don't like my business model, you don't gotta be here. What up, Chew? I don't know if that's gonna work. Never special part of me. I never had love like this before. I never had love like this before. I don't shower. I don't do that. I don't shower. I don't know what a shower is, girl. I don't even know what that is, girl. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is. What's a shower? Is that thing where you get clean? Yeah, I just got out the shower. Come on, beesh. Where's that miscellaneous? Miscellaneous. Miscellaneous. How am I going through all these and I still ain't found it yet? Well, dang. Okay, well, that'll work. I got some new charms. You know it's hard out here for a pimp. I'm 5'5" and I'm 5'5.5 inches. 5'5" with brown eyes. Smile like the sunrise. No, I really am 5'5.5". You got to get that half inch. Okay, that half inch means something. Okay, don't you take my half inch. No, I just took a shower. Frick. I just took a shower, washed my hair, washed my coochie. I'm a coochie girl, living in a coochie world. Remember when guys, how many of y'all are here from when I used to listen to Suki Hana? Remember that? Remember when I used to listen to that? Remember when I used to listen to Suki? That was bad. That was way bad. Thank God I'm not on that type of time anymore. I'm a child of God now. Who the sun sets free, who is freeing me? I'm a child of God. Yes, I am. In my Father's house, there's a place for me. I'm a child of God. Yes, I am. I'm not 5'4" though. Like, I don't care actually. Like, if you think I'm smaller than I look, I don't care. I'm 5'5.5". If you don't think I am, I don't give a shit. I don't give two shits what you think of me. Blah, blah, blah. My back is freaking killing me. I need shish kabibble. Shish kabibble. How in the furk is there already stuff on the floor? How in the furk? Nala, get out from under the bed. Get out from under that. Get out. Get out. Get out. I don't want you under my desk. I don't want you under my desk. It's not safe for you. You're gonna get hurt. Thank you. Please and thank you. Don't do it. Stop doing it. You're going to get hurt, Nala, and I don't want you to. So just stop it, please. Gosh. Thank you for being a friend. Travel around the world and back again. My heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be for me. I don't even know that song. Thank you for being a friend. Ba, 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 ba. How would the world be if everybody just got along? It would be great. It would be amazing. Can't we all just get along? No, honestly, I don't think that everyone needs to get along. But you know what would be great? The world would be a much better place if when you didn't like a person, you just ignored them and moved on. Instead of like hyper focusing on them and trying to destroy them. I don't like this person. I'm just going to pretend that they don't exist. The world would be an infinitely better place if more people could just do that. Just saying. That's just my opinion, you know. All right. We're gonna... I don't know who Sammy 3 is. Look at these short nails. I could be a lesbian with these nails. I could be a lesbian, guys. Maybe I will be. I'm kidding. That was a joke. I'm a child of God. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian! But, I mean, you know how lesbians need them short nails, girl. This smells like poontang. It smells like... Who built? I did. Me and my dad, actually. My dad helped me. But I built it with my dad. I don't know who that is. What color is the sky? I'm your more, I'm your more. You make me un poco loco. I'm nodding and I'm guessing, 'cause I'm only un poco loco. Dee, 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 dee. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't subscribe to that crap. Oh, wow. Why is it doing that? What color is the sky? I'm your more, I'm your more. So Blueface is with Krishan Rock. I don't know where they're at, but they're together. And my family supports me. Who's my family? You mean like rainbow, like God? Oh yeah, God loves me. I don't like that gay people co-opted the rainbow. Is that okay to say, or is that offensive? The rainbow is God's promise. I've always loved rainbows, but now I feel like I can't even buy anything with rainbows on it because people think I'm an A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And I don't want... I'm not an A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I'm not an alphabet. Alright, so I got this slab of clay. And because this clay is really hard to work with, I'm just going to use this as... I'm going to use this to test out the probes. This is Cernit Metallic White. Take it all back, take it all back. I'm taking back what the enemy stole. Oh! All right, let's test out this chrome. I would have tried this one first. Ooh, I like that. I like that. It has like a little cap. Hello, and I don't know how to say that. Sorry. Okay, we'll use this. Okay, this is like a green, a purple blue shift. It's like a purple blue shift. I want to put more. Let's dip that in there and get... Okay, that's okay. That's a decent one. Let's pick up the rest that's in there. I'll show you guys when I'm done putting it down. Let's try with a different brush. Let's try it with one of these. Maybe it'll come out better with one of these. Why would I be from India? What? First of all, yes, I am Middle Eastern, but I'm not Indian. No, it's the same. It's the same. It goes on the same. Okay, well, that's that blue one. It's like a purple blue, like greenish shift. It's okay. It's pretty. It's not as nice as I thought it was going to be. Oh, Indiana? No, I'm from New York. What? Do I look or do I sound like I'm from Indiana? I don't know what people from... Oh, shit. That was way too much. Shit. There we go. Your mom... Wait, how old are you? You don't belong here. This isn't the place for you. This is adult stream. Maybe you should tell someone. You should call CPS. You should call child services on your mom if she does that. Because nobody deserves that. But also, this is an 18 and over chat. So Was that a ChatGPT response, Jadis? I mean, malice. I didn't need to say that. Dang it! I mean, not like it's a secret, but you know what I mean. This one's pretty. This one's like a pink gold shift, and this one's way more pigmented. Let's try this one. I will say that these are definitely worth the money and the wait. I had to wait like a week or two for these, and they were not super expensive, but a little, like, I think I paid like $30 for all of them. I gotta look it up. But the packaging alone makes them pretty good. But, I mean, I don't think they're like the best quality chromes. I also will say that it comes out different on like black clay than it does white clay. This one's like a purple blue shift. I'm not making anything right now. I'm actually just doing swatches of the chromes that I got. I'm going to swatch other chromes too for you guys because I'm in the mood too. Because I'm going to show you what, like, oh wow, this is oh, it looks like a pretty good one. Okay, this is like a green pearl, but I had some of that other one in there still, so yeah, this is like a green pearl chrome. I mean, I shouldn't have used white. Like, it's white, it's harder to see. But this is the other thing too, like, I'm not using these for like to like be my primary color. These are like enhance the color of other colors. So that's the other thing that I have to remember. Like, these are to enhance the other shizzles. Yeah, it's the same as nail chrome. It's basically nail chrome. That's basically what I'm using, nail chrome. I don't even know where I got the idea from this. I think I seen someone do it in a video, like in TikTok shorts. Okay, so that was that one, the red one. This is Galaxy. I feel like I ordered the wrong package. They had like different colors, and I feel like I should have got the other one. Ooh, this is like a red with a blue shift. Oh, I like this. This is sick. Wow. The camera's not even picking it up. It's like a red with a blue shift. It's cool. It's pretty freaking cool. I have a bunch of other chromes too. This is Plum. Yeah, if it was black, I feel like these would have came out different. if I was using a black clay. Shish kabibble. So this is a red with I don't even know what kind of shift that is. That's like a red with a pink sparkle. Or like a red with a purple sparkle. This one right here, it's like red and purple, I guess. I don't freaking know. Yeah. I did it last time when I did the swatches. I did one on white and one on black. The black came out better. But I had this white clay that I wasn't a really big fan of, so this is like a blue on blue. Oh wait, I messed that up because I had some of this one still on it. So I gotta redo that. Oh no, this has red in it. What? No, that's my brush because it had other color in it. This is just a blue on, like a purple on blue. Like I said, these are going to go on like colored clay, so they're going to have way different effect. This is like a red with, I think, orange shimmer. Or like red, maybe a red on red shimmer. It's this one right here. This color is called Champagne, and that blue one was called Teal. And the last one is called Mint. I don't know why it's called Mint, but that's what it's called. It's like a green shift. It's like green with a pink. I'm going to show you some of my other chromes because they came out pretty good. Let's take out the hollow ones. The hollow ones are my favorite. I have some hollow ones that are lit like a tit. And then the newer ones, because I didn't even sample the newer ones really. Guys, I don't know what to do about my aching back. It really hurts like every day, and I'm in so much pain, and I don't like it. Oh my gosh. I don't like it. It's really hard to like deal with. Oh my God, my back, my aching back. I need to go to the chiropractor. It's because of my breasts. It's all my boobs' fault. Oh, wow. This looks really nice on the white. So this color is called Mink. And it's like a pink blue shift. It's that one right there. This is this one. These are for resin, by the way. Like, they're supposed to be add-ins for resin. No, when I sit up straight, it feels better. This one is called Interference Violet. It's just white with the like a pink purple kind of shift. It's right there. It's hard to see, but I have an idea too after I do all this. This one is the blue one. I think this one is called Interference Blue. And that one's right there. It's just a blue, like, shimmer. This one is called Macro Pearl, and it's lit like a tit. I'm gonna put that one right there. It just makes stuff like more pearl. You can't even see it on here because this is a pearl clay, so you can't even see it. It's pointless. But it's still pretty. And the last one is Interference Green. It's all the way at the end. It's like that green shift. Now, these ones I got from Hobby Lobby. These ones are really good. These don't show up on here though. It's hard to see them. I know the other two will, but the light ones won't. Oh, this one shows up nice. Ugh. Mother trucker. I'm just gonna like put the last few on here and then I'll show you them. Had a miracle just happen like that, happen like that. Holy shish kabibble. I'm in a lot of freaking pain. Feels like somebody's stabbing me in my back. These ones are really good. Like these nail ones were pretty good. These newer ones, the packaging is pretty good, but other than that, meh. So the only thing is like really hard to see the holographic ones, but these are the other ones. Like this one and this one, look at how good that is. And these two are really good. Those I got from Hobby Lobby, and then these I got from Amazon. I'm gonna go bake this. Oh wait, no, I wanted to do something before I baked it. I want to see something. I'm gonna mix it and see what happens to it. Oh god, this clay is such trash. Why does Cernet clay stink so bad? It's not like a cheap clay. It's like an expensive freaking clay. Ah. What? Do I know the Song of Solomon 7? I don't know it, but we can listen to it. Hold on, let me... Ow.
Song of Songs 7. How beautiful your sandaled feet, O prince's daughter. Your graceful legs are like jewels, the work of an artist's hands. Your navel is a rounded goblet that never lacks blended wine. Your waist is a mound of wheat encircled by lilies. Your breasts are like two fawns, like twin fawns of a gazelle. Your
Is
neck
this
is
how
like an
people
ivory
talk
tower.
dirty through the Bible?
Your eyes are the pools of Heshbon by the gate of Beth Rabbim. Your nose is like the Tower of Lebanon, looking toward Damascus. Your head crowns you like Mount Carmel. Your hair is like royal tapestry. The king is held captive by its tresses. How beautiful you are, and how pleasing, my love, with your delights. Your stature is like that of the palm, and your breasts like clusters of fruit. I said, I will climb the palm tree. I will take hold of its fruit. May your breasts be like clusters of grapes on the vine, the fragrance of your breath like apples, and your mouth like the best wine. May the wine go straight to my beloved, flowing gently over lips and teeth. I belong to my beloved, and his desire is for me. Come, my beloved, let us go to the countryside. Let us spend the night in the villages. Let us go early to the vineyards to see if the vines have budded, if their blossoms have opened, and if the pomegranates are in bloom. There, I will give you my love. The mandrakes send out their fragrance, and at our door is every delicacy, both new and old, that I have stored up for you, my beloved. Song of Songs 8. If only you were to me like a brother.
Is that... I don't know. My back hurts bad. I hate that crap. Well, all the stuff went away. It didn't even do anything. I thought it was gonna like do something cool, but it didn't really do anything. Meh. I'm just gonna save this clay. Maybe I could use it for something. It's got like a little bit. Can you do a backflip? Because I don't think I can do a backflip. Why would I do a backflip? I'm 40 freaking years old. Like, what the frick? I'm too old for all this shit. People say I'm too old to be playing with clay. Ain't that my business, though? I didn't eat anything today. And I don't feel like going and getting food. Because I don't feel like going out. So, I think... I'm gonna probably eat tteokbokki or nothing. Yeah, all that color just like kind of disappeared. That's crazy. This clay is crusted, dusted, and disgusted. Happy birthday. Where is the frickin'... Where is the packaging? Oh. Heck yeah, that was my last one. If I want more, I gotta go to Jersey again.
With my hands in the heavens, I will rejoice and I'll sing. This song is my God. Yes, my God.
6? That's fine.
I can hear him, he's talking to me. He said, praise the Lord.
Wow. Wow.
With my hands in the heavens, I will rejoice and I'll sing.
Please don't ever do that again. Yo, Blueface is
I offered
really
Rachel a free haircut.
an awful human being. Like, truly terrible. He's the worst. Like, he got me feeling bad for Nevaeh. Like, shame on you.
Yeah.
This one, Krishan, is a whole demon. She's a
Hey,
demon.
Chad. Hey, Chad. Rockbar got a man? Who are a man? Let me know.
Oh my God.
You got a man? Huh? You got a man?
You got a bitch?
I'm asking you a
You
question.
got a bitch?
You gonna answer a question with a question? Alright, I know what that means. I mean, yeah, you got a man.
So why do you act like
Disgusting. The baby ain't blues. That baby don't look like blue at all. Like, not even a little bit. Let's see what this clay's hitting on. Say a prayer. Say a prayer for this clay. I mean, that packaging sucks, bitch. I mean, why is it so sticky? It's just, it needs something. It needs a prayer, honey. It needs a prayer. I don't think I could do nothing with this. I really don't. I will never, ever, 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 ever buy any more Cernet clay, because what is this? Like, it don't... What can I do with this? I'm so mad. And it's like, it's a shame because the colors are lit. Like, the colors are really nice. Maybe I could just form that other one. Maybe I could just form it. It's hard as a bitch. Let me put this away. I really ain't fucking with that Cernic clay, bitch. So yeah, I just seen that video too, where she was like, Blue, it ain't your baby. It ain't your baby. Blueface. And Krishan was going ham trying to keep her mom away from Blue. And I'm just like, what? Like, what? And like, my thing is this, right? This is how I honestly feel. I feel like if Blueface just was honest with Nevaeh and was like, hey, listen, I'm going to go meet up with Krishan. We're going to do the whoop-de-woo for the stream, you know, blah, blah, blah. I ain't going to violate you. Like, I won't, you know, I ain't going to like, I'm going to still say that you my girl and I love you and whatever, whatever. But like, I don't think he does that. And I think that Nevaeh is with the program. Okay. But she just want to be like kept in the loop, I feel like. And I feel like if Blue was just like, you know what, you pregnant, I'm gonna go make money with, you know, Krishan. And Krishan, you out here sleeping with this man, letting him touch your son, and he done said how many times that he's not that kid's father. You're disgusting, bitch. You're a demon. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Let's go to your baby bag.
Yeah, if you got my phone, oh my God, I'll be so happy.
You're not making no sense right now.
You're not making no sense, man. What do you mean?
That is
Hey!
cameras on.
They can hear you. What's up, chat?
You chat. Oh no.
You got Sunny in the back? Chat, tell her what happened, chat.
Let's go to your baby bag.
Like, she gross. She gross. And that kid is all sorts of... That don't sound like a normal 3-year-old.
I know what you want. You good right there.
Krishan just sleeping, passed out, while that kid's screaming, and Blueface trying to figure it out. Like, what kind of deadbeat is she? He a deadbeat, she a deadbeat. They should be together. This is the only way I could, like, F with this clay. It's very sticky and, like, just not great. But it's so pretty. Like, it looks so pretty. Like, it's a pretty, pretty clay.
What's up with this? Smells alright. No. You don't eat this. You don't eat it. You don't eat it. Good job. You like it? You like it? You do like it. Open your mouth.
Where the?
Yeah, you like that. It's good. I know you like that. More.
Well, I don't know where the fuck this is.
Eat it.
I have a feeling that I threw out a whole package of wipes, alcohol wipes, because they were up here and I feel like they fell into my garbage pail or something, and I don't feel it.
Come on.
Don't spill them anywhere. They gone. Ain't that about it? I got a little more.
Yeah. It's good.
Yo, you can't feed a baby laying down, bro. Like, you can't feed a baby laying down in bed. The fuck is wrong with you people? Especially like this kid that's got all these issues. What is wrong with these people?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Come on, eat this stuff, man.
What is even...
Sit up. Eat your food like a big boy. You're not a baby no more. Come on. Eat this stuff.
Yeah, he's not a baby.
Good job. Yeah, eat all your food.
Blueface is an idiot. He's an honest
You're
idiot.
too big for this. Come on, man.
You're too big for this. He can't even stand up.
You hear me?
Can't stand. He can't walk. He can't talk.
So you get big and strong.
Stop. Like feeding the baby baby food, by the way, laying in bed. It's wild.
Open up. Open up. Good job.
Why is Krishan just sleeping for hours on hours on hours? What's she on? Why is this kid listening to something in a different language?
wash it down. Wash it down with that. Yeah. Hold it. You a grown man. Hold it by yourself, big boy.
Blueface is an idiot. Like an actual real life idiot.
You got a little baby. Check. Check the check.
Oh gosh.
Oh, don't worry, Custer. He's pumped up. I know what I'm doing, Custer.
Yeah, okay.
As long as you stay close to the circle there, check. How much time do you guys need? Let me know. Let me know how much time you guys need, check. We're about to go to sleep. So, you guys want to watch us sleep? It is simple. 3 hours? 1 hour? I give you 30 minutes, chef. 10:40.
I keep on losing these, man.
What's so funny? What's so funny? I'm about to go to sleep, boy.
Yeah, right. That baby's not going to sleep. He ain't got no type of schedule. Kid is wide awake.
Bless you. Are you gonna sleep the whole night? Hey. Are you gonna sleep the whole night? Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Oh, wake up. Wake up. Let's go. Wake up. Okay, Daddy.
Ew.
You're turned down. How you sleep before us? Oh my God! You can dream up. You don't play about your sleep, huh? Cold? You all your beauty sleep, huh?
Ow. Dumbass. Yeah. This kid can't even speak it. He hasn't mastered English, but they got him listening to Spanish. Mom and Dad of the Year over there. What is actually like...
Yeah. Take all the covers.
shame because this clay is so pretty, but it's such a bitch to use. Yes, very sticky. And very, like, it's just weird. It's not easy to sculpt with, to say the least. What up, Eric?
I don't even like this show. I'm not even watching it. So, if you guys get to the sub bill and we do this 24-hour stream, she's gonna be very surprised. Shut up. Tell me.
Just go somewhere cool, and I'm gonna just sit and just try to figure some things out. What you just said, you just said where to go. And I'm saying, me and him going to stop.
What is going on?
The views of the opinion expressed is for commentary and entertainment purposes only. We do not promote bullying, harassment, or violence. Viewer discretion is advised. Well, it looks like she... And what's up, cousins, and welcome back to Let's Talk Blog 2. If you are new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because we are back with part 2 of an unexpected update from Queen Op. And this time, she's giving us a little bit more of what's going on behind the scene. Now, Queen Op reveals that she's been staying with a supporter after leaving the shelter, and she also admits that she thought about going back to Danny's house. Now, it crossed her mind, but according to Queen Op, she has not decided that she's going back. Now, she's also asking for help to find another shelter or a hotel and trying to figure out what's next. But I'm going to let Queen Op do most of the talking. And cousins, you don't want to miss part 3 because it looks like guess who's on his way. Yeah, Messy Mars is here to help Queen Op. Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you at the end for more commentary. Is it a Walmart in West Philly? Y'all say in the library. Ain't nobody gonna let Summer allow this in no library.
See, it's sticky and crumbly. It's sticky and crumbly, which don't make no type of sense to me.
Hey, leave that alone.
This don't make no type of sense to me.
Walmart. Let me see.
Girl, what you going to Walmart for? You ain't got no money.
There's a bathroom there. They ain't gonna be acting funny with the bathroom. I need somewhere that's not going to act funny with a bathroom because I have 9 months pregnant. Okay. But none of this stuff is close by. I'm gonna just go to McDonald's. I just don't feel like being bothered with people like y'all. I'm really not trying to be mean, but I don't want to go nowhere. But people gonna be Queen. I don't have time for that right now. Yes, Summer. I need both of my hands. No hitting. I was like, I don't even know if the McDonald's will let me sit in there.
Now you gotta pay. Unless you eat in there.
Summer, you have to wait a second. I'm trying to figure out somewhere, but wait, just wait, please. other store. Yes, I'm in West. Burger King. But Burger King might not have a bathroom. And do you know if y'all can sit inside? Can you sit inside the Burger King? Get down. That's what I'm saying. Well, yeah, just sit right there. Don't touch the phone. Oh, it's too hot for this. Stop. Stop for you mess up. See, stop. It's Summer. No, get off the phone. Stop it, please. Target.
I can't even do anything with this. It's pissing me off.
Somebody said battle, I gotta give someone TikTok. For the person that just texted me that, the fact that you want me to battle at a time like this, if that's the only way you can send gifts, cool. Maybe you should just keep your little gift. I'm not in the mood to battle. I'm not gonna be able to pay attention to the screen, and I have to leave this person's house. Why would I want to sit in a battle just to buy? I really could just do this off live. Y'all be wanting me on live. Y'all be wanting me to keep y'all updated with my life. But every time I get on here, well, I ain't gonna say every time, but when I get on here,
You stupid bitch! You stupid bitch!
stop it. Summer, leave the phone alone, please. Stop. Thank you, Paul. Stop. I don't know if this is a well lit enough area. Y'all just wanted to sit here until y'all want me to call y'all back or just sit the phone down and finish getting ready to get out this person's house? I don't want nobody to feel like I'm trying to look and see, like, take long and stuff like that. I don't have the CA, y'all. If you want to help us, you have to text me on the AP. Somebody please put the AP in the comments, please. I just need to be able to get to... Right now, I need to be able to get to somewhere cool so we can get us off the heat. That's it. So let me hurry up, y'all, because she got to go, and I can't keep sitting here. Text the AP. Any of my minds on here? I ain't got time to know what's the name. I'm trying to think if I should put on shorts, though, because this might... I'm going to just put this back on. Because I literally used to smell too bad to wear this dress. Y'all gonna have to watch the ceiling for a second. I can't wear this dress today. And I had other stuff I could put on y'all, but I told you my baby father got all my stuff. The stuff that I was lugging around that y'all seen in the video, he got that stuff at his house. So, to make things easier for me, like I said, we're going to give him that little bit of credit. Thank you for making it easier for me and your daughter to be homeless. Thank you. Because we can't go to his house because he ain't got no room. He ain't got no room for us to go there. Hold on, y'all. At least this is nice and clean. And at least, it's nice and clean. This is shame I'm 9 months pregnant and look like I'm like literally 4 months. This is a 9-month pregnant belly right here. I will lift my shirt up, but I don't got no panties. Y'all know I don't wear panties, so I don't have any. Plus it's too hot for panties anyway. But this is a 9-month pregnant belly. This is Summer, nobody's doing that to you. This is a 9-month pregnant belly. What? Come on, we have to get ready to go. No. So that's another thing too, y'all. It's a lot of new people that just started following me. Y'all don't understand my sense of humor. Even though I said just sending gifts on there, I wasn't trying to be smart. Y'all gotta not be so sensitive. I do a lot of dark humor. I'm not like an uptight, even to the whole autism mom thing. Maybe I'm not the autism mom for y'all to follow because I'm a different kind of autism mom. Like I'm not about to be moping around and sad about the thing. Leave them screws alone. Come on, put your Crocs on. Oh my God, y'all. I literally only had this on for when I started the live. It's frustrated because the food is cold, probably. This is not yours. Can't play with this right now.
Let's take a quick break. If you're still here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Or is she still thinking things through while, being on, can accepting help from
Stop. I know I'm trying to hurry up, yo. That's what I'm saying. Come on, Summer, come. Go.
Or after hearing Queen App's update, what do you think she should focus on next?
I gotta keep the phone up to me, y'all, because her personal pictures is on the wall, and I don't want to get nobody inside the... Come on. Shit, my back hurt. Forget my back hurting.
Now, cousins, we know we don't kick people while they're down here. And with this update that's coming from Queen App, it looks like she's definitely at her most vulnerable state. Now, most people thought it was clickbait. Some people thought it was just for likes. But I ain't even going to hold you guys. Life is definitely lifing for Queen App. Make sure you give me a comment below.
Forget me, need a second. We gone, okay? I said we gone. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Summer, please. Let me go. I'm not gonna be able to carry it. No hitting. I know you're frustrated, but no hitting. I'm gonna have to just... I gotta take it. And he said they had to be there. So unless he can go with me, he's going to be there. No, he don't. So, where is it? It's so strong here for sure. Or the county. Which one? Which one? Which county? Where at?
I don't know anything yet because you just told me 2 seconds.
Okay. I know, Summer. Just give me a second, please. Just give me a second, please. Okay. So he want to look at it and let you know?
This place sucks so bad. Just want to say that. Real bad. I'm struggling so bad. And I can't listen to this. I just want the update.
Hey you, and welcome. My name is Mike. And in this little video, we are going to talk about a number, that number being 5, of TikTok accounts. All of which are pretty sinister, as you will see, and in some cases, downright murderous. So, look forward to that. TikTok is a weird place, and with people more eager than ever to share some very strange things about themselves, and some very strange incidents they've gotten into, people are so desperate for those clicks, they will oftentimes end up doing the unthinkable. Because we are already in hell, and life is our punishment. Before we get into it, please subscribe to see news stories from the dark every single week. Now, you and I, let's give it a go.
Just admit it. You're mad that I won. You're mad that I came out on top. You thought that I would crumble and fall to the bottom and hit rock bottom and cry on Instagram and be taken to the hospital and be called crazy and then be in the street. Like, what did you think? Like, I wasn't going to get my castle? I wasn't going to get my mansion on the beach? Like, are you stupid? I always get what I want at the end. Remember who I am?
Yeah, I don't know what the f*** she was saying either. Miriam Yarimi has been described as an unhinged wig maker, which is honestly a very funny description of somebody. It's also very true, judging by her TikTok account.
I'm going to say this one time for business and for pleasure purposes. You make an appointment date meeting with me and you don't show up or you don't keep your word and you waste my time, I'm going to play you like Tiesto and then checkmate your ass when I'm done because I can detach like a puzzle piece. No emotion.
Some of you may remember the internet challenge Momo from, a couple of years back, and it seems that, Miriam, she's bringing the look back. Miriam Yarimi of Brooklyn, New York City, had the TikTok account It's Anelli Wigs, active since October 2022. Seriously, looking at her face, I feel like it's a jump scare half the time. Jesus, what the fuck is that? It all makes complete sense, though, when you realize she is an absolute crazy person who ended up doing something ultimately horrific. Miriam grew up in New York City, described as an overweight and insecure girl who came from a nerdy religious Jewish family. And growing up, she would swing between being super religious and not religious at all, depending on her mood. And despite showing off on her social media accounts, the vacations, the cars, the bling bling, she was, behind it all, a very lonely, sad, and unwell woman. It seems to have all really begun when Miriam was a teenager and she had an affair with an NYPD officer. When that fizzled out because he wouldn't leave his wife for her, she shaved her head and had a mental breakdown. Now, I say affair in quotation marks because Miriam was 14 years old at the time.
That's terrible.
And they, that's not an affair. That's a straight up rape. Statutory rape at the very least. So, yikes. And that cop actually, he later left the NYPD because he was accused of stalking another woman.
What?
So you can see why Miriam might not be well. Miriam later sued the city of New York for $2 million for, an officer sexually assaulting her when she was a teenager. And she won that case.
Good
so
for
certainly
her.
Miriam being, the way that she is, it kind of makes sense.
I'm going to tell you something that I've noticed over the years with my followers specifically. I have lovers and I have haters, and it's exactly split. It's 50-50. I have 50% haters, 50% lovers. Okay? So when you see these messages of people that are talking disgusting to me, they would never even think about even looking my way in the street. They would never even say hi to me. They would never even approach me because they are afraid of me. Then you have the lovers. You have the people that aren't afraid to tell me the truth, that would love me regardless, that support me through my GoFundMes, through my bullshit,
and are not mad that I have all this money now and I'm spending it like however I want. Because they are lovers. They have supported me from day one. The haters have always wanted to see me fall. And once they saw me fall a few months ago, they thought that was my end. But I'm just getting started, baby, so enjoy the fucking show, loser.
Miriam later married. She had a daughter. The marriage did not last, if you can believe it, because she is highly unstable. Neighbors and friends would say she dove deep into paranoia and conspiracy theories. In 2024, she attacked an upstairs neighbor's front door with a hammer, screaming and roaring and up to all sorts. This led to her then ex-husband asking the police to take her somewhere to get treated. Police did show up to Miriam's apartment. She filmed the rest.
If you don't do that willingly, we're going to have to take you with us.
Why do you want to take me to the hospital when I just told you I'm okay and I don't feel like I need to go?
We're recording as well.
I know.
It's all video on our chest.
So tell me why you want to take me to the hospital when I said I'm okay and you barged into my house without my knowledge while I was sleeping. You walked into my room and banged down my door without my knowledge, without a warrant.
Based on your psychiatric history.
Yeah, which shows that I'm stable. Which shows that I'm stable. I have evidence.
Psychiatric history.
Which shows that I'm stable.
You've been informed. Your Instagram posts
With
and how you've been talking tonight.
Yes, because
And the medical professional we have with us, we are all recommending that you have to go to the hospital.
okay, so guess what? It's not gonna happen because I don't feel like I need the hospital.
It's not your choice, unfortunately.
It is my choice. I'm an adult, and this is a free country. What is it? The land of the free? Or the land of the prisoners?
Ma'am, you're not a prisoner.
You're not a prisoner.
I am not moving from my bed. If you guys have a problem with me exposing the truth, you can take it up with God.
What's the truth?
The truth is I'm good. I'm not going anywhere. This is my bed. You barged into my home without my knowledge, without a warrant, without even a reason to why you're here, without a validating excuse as to what the phone call was even about.
Come on, get out of bed.
Look, this is all to show you guys why the agenda's never...
Yeah, she was going off the rails swiftly. In March of 2025, she believed that she'd found a hidden camera in her apartment. Here's her post.
Yeah, I can't.
For months, I said I was being watched. I said something was off. I said I didn't feel safe, and I was made to feel crazy for it. Tonight at 11:28 p.m., I found a hidden camera inside the vent of my bathroom.
Yeah,
I have
we're gonna
photo
have
and
to
video
start
proof.
over.
It's been confirmed.
'Cause-
I filed a report. So for anyone who doubted me, questioned me, whispered about me, or stood by silently while I broke down trying to explain what I felt,
We're just gonna have
I
to
wasn't
start
wrong.
over.
I wasn't unstable. I wasn't paranoid. I was living through something
No,
real,
this is
and now I
some
have the
lady
evidence
from New
to
York.
prove it.
It's not Daisy, though.
Okie dokie then. Swiftly moving on. I mean, you might have noticed.
I'll use this to make the
if
charm,
you're looking
though.
through her account or with the videos I'm showing you, Miriam posted a lot. And I mean, like, a lot of videos and TikToks of her driving. She loved driving. She was all about it. Cars were her passion.
Go do something that's hard. Go try and accomplish something that's hard. You may win, you may lose, you may succeed, you may fail. I'll tell you what, you'll be better.
To be successful at anything, the truth is you don't have to be special.
She had her custom Porsche, which she bought with the $2 million payout she got from the city of New York. She wasn't a very good driver, though. She had her custom plate, wig maker, right on.
Guys, I just got my new license plate. It's official. I'm officially a wig maker by law. Oh, looks so good. Wig maker, bitch. Hit me up. Oh my God, just pull me over. Like, get at me. You see this license plate? Say hi.
And she racked up a whopping 108 driving violations. That's over a 2.5-year period, and over 12 grand in fines, including 18 school speed violations in 10 months.
I was waiting by the red light, so I decided to screw it. I'm gonna go through it. I went down the wrong way down the street. I went at a all speed high because I was looking like I was gonna T-bone him.
It would be one of those hell of a driving violations that would land Miriam in jail, which is where she is today.
What? In jail.
$5 if you said he did a couple of dollars, $5.
I got you, bro.
Take care.
Enjoy, bro.
Alright,
You're
I'll speak to you.
gorgeous.
Thank you. Take care.
I love you, sure. What does it say? Let me see.
Selena, like Selena Gomez.
Oh, shit. Who are you voting for? Donald or Kamala?
That's Selena,
I don't
like,
get into that particular matter
that's
too
Selena,
much. That's not my aspect
Quintanilla.
of life.
not
I
Selena
hear you.
Gomez.
You have other goals.
Well, what's up? You want to give me your number? You want to talk?
Nah, no, I'm married.
You married?
Yeah, I have a husband and kids.
Isn't he lucky? All right.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Take care, Holmes.
Thank you, Holmes.
All right.
Have a good one, bro.
What was that?
On March 29th, 2025, Miriam Urimi sped through a red light on Ocean Parkway, reportedly going twice as fast.
She could have
as the
hurt somebody
legal
I
limit.
love.
She sped through that red light, crashing into an Uber that was directly in front of her before spinning out and hitting pedestrians who were crossing the crosswalk.
Could have been my
just
mother-in-law. Could have been Charlie's grandmother.
ahead. Natasha Sada and her children, 8-year-old Diana, 5-year-old Deborah, and 4-year-old Philip, were all hit. Natasha and her 2 daughters were killed instantly. 4-year-old Philip, he survived, but with a long road to recovery.
What a POS.
It was described by the Brooklyn District Attorney as, "This horrific fatal crash was one of the worst I've seen in over
Disgusting.
25 years as a prosecutor. It wasn't an accident. This defendant's unconscionably dangerous driving wiped out a family."
Nasty
Horrific
bitch.
is the only word. And when Miriam was arrested by her beloved NYPD, at the scene, she was ranting and raving, saying that she had the devil in her, saying that she was possessed, saying that she was trying to escape the CIA who were pursuing her, and then just denying that she had hit anybody or done anything wrong.
Insanity
Miriam
plea.
Urimi was charged with 3 counts each of criminal negligent homicide, manslaughter, and assault in the second degree, as well as several other charges.
Good.
If convicted of those charges, and she hasn't gone to trial yet, she faces 15 to 45 years in prison.
Oh, she'll be
Just
convicted.
don't give her a steering wheel, please. And speaking of people being chronically online these days, it truly is better not to have too much out there. What about being found online? What about your private social media profiles?
Oh, hi.
What about your address?
Me.
Did you know that every time you log onto the internet via your computer, you contact editors in the Tumblr? It's risk-free with Jacksonville, Florida. New York and Florida. Why am I not surprised? There in 2023, 19-year-old Anaya Womack was posting her little TikTok videos from the apartment she lived in with her grandmother while working at Wendy's.
Oh.
Anaya was a social butterfly, would do anything to help someone in need. She posted a lot about, well, the kind of things young women do. Dancing, the fellas, whatever tea was being spilled, the usual, folks. Anaya was always a happy, positive, bubbly person, and she had a nice little audience on her TikTok account.
Oh,
Naya
the
Ross.
Tiki
She was
Talk.
having fun with it, the way it's meant to be. Posting on the platform for a little over a year come spring 24, and frequently with her close friend, Mariah Clayton. In May of 2023, Anaya was getting ready to move into her own apartment in Jacksonville, which is awesome, and she was also days away from starting her brand new job. So things were going swell. She was over the moon about it all. But then it all came crashing down in the most horrifying and senseless way possible. It was May 24th, 2023, at about 12:30 a.m.
2023.
Jacksonville police officers, they were racing to Jacksonville Memorial Hospital. This was in relation to hospital staff reporting they had a shooting victim. In fact, the people arriving to the hospital with said victim were driving there so fast they were followed by unmarked police cars. A woman had been dropped off at Jacksonville Memorial Hospital by 2 unidentified people, and they didn't give the victim's name either. She was listed as Jane Doe. The 2 people who dropped off this Jane Doe said they had found her on the sidewalk in this condition, shot, almost dead. And so, being a good Samaritan, of course, they raced to the hospital to try and save her
We don't
life.
believe that.
However, it wouldn't be enough, and this Jane Doe would tragically pass away of a gunshot wound to the abdomen. And of course, this unidentified Jane Doe would later be identified as Anaya Womack. She was 19 years of age when she was shot dead.
Scumbaggery.
So y'all just picked the lady up?
Yes, and we just seen like her mentally, like she looked like, you feel me, like we thought she was gonna fall, but
she already lived it like
like she almost like she about to fall over, but you can see the red on her shirt.
Right.
Yeah, like she like help me, just like okay, like we finna get you there, like just stay up, like don't die on us.
Right.
So we just put her back, took her help. That's.
Got you.
I ain't trying to speed, but I'm telling you.
No, I got you. I figured something was up when you was...
Get her here. Like,
And of course, the police were immediately suspicious of the people who had dropped her off. Were they in fact doing their good deed for the day, or suspects in this case? Questions about what happened lingered. How did she end up here, leaving behind her devastated family? The last anyone spoke to Anaya was the night before. She'd been texting her grandmother saying that she was just going out for the night. She would be back the following morning. So how did she end up from, well, wherever she went to then being allegedly found on the sidewalk, shot in the stomach? Police interviewed the two people who
This does look
dropped
like a
off
pickle.
Anaya Womack, and no arrests though were announced
A shiny pickle.
at that time. In fact, it would be sort of a game of telephone to try and find out who shot and killed Anaya Womack, a young woman who was so excited for what was coming on ahead. And it would turn out, if you can believe it, to be as senseless as it was dipshittedness.
Dipshit.
Stand up for me.
one day,
Yeah, you're getting detained. Stand up.
The two buffs.
Both of y'all. Well, because I know you were there.
for me.
Yeah, so turn around, put your hands behind your back.
I ain't even do that, bro.
You were just being detained because you drove. Alright. These two folk who dropped her off would be questioned multiple times, and the more they were questioned, the more truth they told. The male, the driver, he said he had arrived at an apartment to buy some weed, and when he got there, he was told Anaya was already shot. She had apparently shot herself with an AR-15 and needed to be taken to hospital.
Yeah, okay.
He agreed to take her, and he told police he didn't know what happened. It was just the driver, the emergency driver. And cell phone records did back up his story. He was speaking the truth, or at least what he knew to be the truth. See, the other person who dropped Anaya off was her good friend, Mariah Clayton. She really tried to make sure Anaya was okay, because who else shot her? You're detained until I find out the truth.
You gotta figure out the truth.
Because the truth is a lot more powerful than an accident. So, wanted to give me a bullshit story at first. Now I'm gonna have to detain you. I need the truth. It was an accident. It's an accident. Okay? You are filming a TikTok. But we need to know the truth. Okay? So I'm gonna give you one opportunity to tell us the truth. If not, I'm gonna shut the door. You're gonna go downtown. And you're going to get talked to by a detective, and then they're just going to arrest you because you were there, and we know you were there. And it all led back to, well, TikTok. Because of course it did.
Shit.
Alright, and? Because the apartment they had all been in was Mariah's friend's apartment, and Mariah and Anaya, they often would post TikTok videos together. They were busy mates 5 ever. And Mariah, she had a really good idea for a TikTok little skit that would likely go viral, make her world famous. One of them TikTok stars I keep hearing so much about. The problem was the skit involved an AR-15, a fully locked and loaded AR-15. Sure, why not? Like, why not use a bazooka next time? This incident did go viral, just not in the way that Ms. Clayton expected it to. Anaya Womack was filming Mariah Clayton in the bathroom, and the idea for this little skit was that Mariah, with the rifle, would pop out. Now, there were a good few others in this apartment who all advised that was an inadvisable move. You don't mess around with firearms, ever. Mariah said, "Don't be a dry shite." Then, one of the fellas walked into the bathroom to take the gun off Mariah, and she said, "Nuh-uh." From the report, she allegedly pulled away from this guy, saying, "Let me check something." And it discharged, hitting Anaya once in the abdomen.
Anaya Womack was shot and taken to a local hospital where she later died. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office arrested 20-year-old Mariah Clayton in connection to the case. She's been charged with manslaughter and is currently being held on a $250,000 bond.
It wasn't until 5 months after the incident in October 2023 that Mariah Clayton would be arrested and charged with manslaughter for shooting Anaya Womack. Mariah would ultimately plead guilty to manslaughter and was sentenced to 5 years in prison followed by 5 years probation.
Regarding this situation, I'm willing to be held accountable for my actions and behaviors. I realize how many lives I affected. Not only my victim family, but also my family and friends have been affected as well. I have done something horrible that has caused permanent consequences. I wake up every morning wishing I did everything different.
Also, she was ordered to pay $17,000 related to Anaya's funeral costs and other court fees, too. A senseless story just all around. And something it's just very TikToky. Something about the story is extremely TikToky, too. And from one alleged killer to another, though this one different in how horrendous it is. And boy howdy is it horrendous. And pretty anger-inducing. Get angry faces ready. As horrendous as this killer is, I will try and keep it as short as possible because he might be the most annoying person I've ever covered.
What? Is that Guzman? Ah! Oh yeah, baby! Oh yeah, baby! Oh yeah, baby! Side! Side! Oh yeah, baby! Oh yeah, baby!
What the freak?
Oh yeah, baby! Oh yeah, baby! Side! Side! Side!
Justin Guzman, TikToker extraordinaire. Right, I mean, it's clear as day. He posted all these sorts of videos, skits, dances, and whatnot. He's a comedian, allegedly.
Yeah, okay, if I don't get a yuck, I'm doing
I mean, as you can clearly see, despite how they look, sound, and everything about them, exclude all that, they are clearly tough guys. They be running Houston. These TikToks are museum quality work. You gotta give them that. And the man behind the madness here, the twisted mind at work, was tour de force Justin Guzman. Folks, if you think this is painful to watch, I had to go through the entire f***ing account. Justin is 22 years of age, living in Houston, and rose to fame and fortune posting on the platform. He had, if you can believe it, garnered 130,000 people to his flag. He had that many followers at one stage. I didn't know they still did that many lobotomies.
What? Are those the guys from TikTok? Holy moly, gunshot. She want no club. She want a big dog.
He has been posting since at least before 2023, and he grew quite substantially. However, his account was banned. Uh-oh. It seems from comments that he had quite a few banned accounts over the years, but he just kept getting away with it. His most recent account was Guzman himself, over 50,000 followers. The tough guy act, though, it just wasn't enough for Justin. He had to make it real, which led to a man's death in a parking garage at a shopping mall in Houston, Texas. It was June 3rd, 2025, at around 5 p.m. Anthony Sanders, a 30-year-old Marine, was picking up his fiancée after she finished work for the day. He'd come with their child to the Galleria Mall parking lot and was going to wait there till she finished her shift so he could take her home. This is what the fiancée said happened as she was making her way to the parking lot. She got into the elevator, and as she was going down to the parking lot, a group of men, they also got in, one of whom was Justin Guzman. One of the men asked her a question. She didn't respond. So they called her a stupid, ugly bitch. They got off at different floors, but both in the parking lot. She got off at hers, went to the car, got in with her fiancé Anthony, and told him what had just happened. Anthony, as you can imagine, was very pissed off about that, as I think most fellas would be if they heard somebody had spoken to your fiancé like that. As they were exiting the parking lot, though, driving out, they saw Justin and his goon buddies directly ahead of them. They brake-checked Anthony. Anthony got out of his car. So did they. Anthony's fiancé then saw Justin tap his bag, saying, "You don't want any of this." And then, allegedly, Justin and another one of his goon friends whipped out irons and shot Anthony dead in that parking lot.
What?
14 shots rang out, and Anthony was in a puddle of blood on the floor. The men then sped off, but were quickly stopped by police. Justin got out of the car as ordered, and 2 spent cartridges fell from his lap. Their own car was riddled with holes as they kept shooting as they drove off. Shooting their own car, but police didn't think, hey, maybe we should detain this guy with spent cartridges and bullet holes. They let him go.
Oh.
And it's been taken down, but Justin later posted another TikTok of him dancing in front of the news report about the shooting he allegedly committed. One of the shooters, a Marco Sinan, was arrested, and Justin later turned himself in. He allegedly told police he was shooting in self-defense, as Anthony was shouting at them and had a gun and a knife, the old twofer.
Okay.
It's a clear-cut case of self-defense. What happened shouldn't have happened. There's no doubt about that. Somebody lost their life. But Justin Guzman did not provoke this encounter.
Needless to say, Anthony's gun or knife, there was none at the scene. So, nice try, but also very poor, like shit try. Come on, you can do better than that. Although, with the brains they have, probably not. Justin Guzman is now charged with murder. What a loss for TikTok. Throughout this video, I've kind of sort of gone through folk who will do basically whatever it takes, right, to get some of that sweet, sweet, sweet attention. Real attention seekers. No such thing as bad press, etc., etc. Except there is, as some people will stoop to such low levels, kind of unthinkably low levels. Let's talk about Maddie Russo's bright idea. In 2023, Madison Russo was 19 years of age, and she was about to be found out.
So when the test came back, I ended up being positive for all 5 out of 5 antibodies. I had yearly lab work done just with my primary care provider as a standard checkup. And aside from starting to feel just a little bit off, my lab work came back and my white blood cell counts were not in normal range. So further testing was then done. And on February 10th of 2022, quite possibly the worst day of my life, I got the call from my oncologist, and they found a mass on my pancreas, and I had stage 2 pancreatic cancer at just 19 years old. Scared is an understatement. I was terrified, and I definitely still am.
Maddie was studying accountancy at St. Ambrose University, Davenport, Iowa, and she was an intern at John Deere. She was also insanely, tragically diagnosed with not 1, but 3 types of the big C, of cancer. Awful, awful thing, which has affected my own family, as I'm sure it has affected many of yours. She claimed to have 3 forms of aggressive cancer at only 19 years of age. She had a, quote, a football-sized tumor in her back near her pancreas. It had spread, it had begun in her pancreas, it had spread to her lower back, then to her spine, then to her blood. And Maddie began documenting her cancer journey on TikTok. She said it began in the winter of 2021 after being diagnosed with diabetes, which can be a symptom of pancreatic cancer. Maddie Russo sort of became a celebrity, the face of youth cancer. She went on to gather a large audience online. She spoke at events, and she was an inspiration. She gave tips for people going through the same. How to keep your very thick and luscious hair, which going through chemotherapy, having hair like that, that's weird.
Every morning. So biotin, collagen, and keratin are crucial vitamins that are shown to help with like hair, skin, and nail growth. And it's by the brand Well Labs. It's a beauty complex, but you can go to welllabs.com, or I'm sure it's on Amazon.
She doesn't look that sick. Anyways.
So it's my week off chemo, so I've just been doing radiation. However, I've kind of came down with this fever. It's been really weird because I don't feel like sick. I don't really have like a cold or like sore throat, any of the other symptoms.
She also spoke about, freezing some of her eggs, chucking them in the freezer. Maybe she wants to have kids later, which is actually not possible when you're undergoing chemotherapy. That's weird again. It's
kind of cool. I don't know. It's weird that like my eggs are just sitting in some medical freezer, and if I need them down the road, I can just go and get them. Like, it's how bizarre.
And also documenting herself going through treatment with the IVs, the cords, the tubes, lots and lots of tubes.
and I try my best to stay positive. And
However, as it went on, and Maddie became more and more famous, more and more people, doctors, nurses, specialists, people who would know what they were talking about, well, they began to notice that with a lot of the things she was posting about her cancer journey, something's not quite right. Some of the things she was talking about, that's not accurate. Some of the tubes that were in and around her weren't it wasn't done correctly.
pancreatic cancer does not define me. Leukemia does not define me. I am so much more than these awful diseases.
All the while, Maddie was raising $40,000 for treatment. Do you think she had it? Give us a guess. After a number of complaints were made, police knocked on her door, January 11th, 2023. And in there, they found wigs, pumps filled with cotton, fake IV poles, the whole kit and caboodle. The videos of her doctor's apartment, her own home.
I'm hungry.
Police could find no medical records of Maddie. Even the stuff she was talking about was clearly just scraped all off Google. She was bullshitting her entire cancer journey.
In your local headlines tonight, Eldridge police have arrested a local teenager for allegedly using false medical claims to raise more than $37,000. Officers say 19-year-old Madison Russo stole the money from more than 439 donors with false claims that she suffered from acute lymphoblastic leukemia, stage 2 pancreatic cancer, and a tumor the size of a football. Russo shared her story on GoFundMe and in the North Scott Press. She also discussed her cancer journey as a guest speaker at St. Ambrose University and the National Pancreatic Foundation in Chicago.
Tricking people into feeling sympathy for her, donating to her, giving her all of this attention because they felt really sorry for her and, wanted to support her. Which I think then when it's all revealed she was faking it all, that's kind of about as low gets. I mean, I feel like the people down in hell would say, are you for real?
This is Jessica Sanders. At 20 years old, she was diagnosed with a rare form of ovarian cancer. She underwent harsh chemotherapy and a stem cell transplant last year. During the course, she shared her story online and designed shirts to raise money for cancer research. Now cancer-free, Sanders was shocked to learn at least one of her photos was stolen, used to fake a cancer diagnosis. According to a search warrant obtained by TV6, 19-year-old Madison Russo of Bettendorf faked cancer to receive over $40,000 in donations from a GoFundMe page set up on her behalf.
Madison Russo later received 3 years probation and a 10-year suspended sentence after lying about having cancer on social media to raise money. She was also required to pay over $39,000 in restitution and a $1,370 fine. This next story takes us to New Hampshire, to Madbury, picturesque, small, little New England town not far from the coast. And there lived Ryan and Emily Long and their children, Parker, 8, Ryan Jr., 6, and a 3-year-old toddler. And Emily, the wife, 34 years of age, she was getting a good bit of attention online on the TikTok platform, where she called herself Brain Cancer Wife, as her husband, 48-year-old Ryan Long, he was going through a very aggressive form of brain cancer. He had been diagnosed with glioblastoma, brain cancer, which can oftentimes be fatal. It can be a hard one.
My husband is processing. I see it as puttering, but he is processing everything. He is listening. He is thinking about every side, every angle. He's always devil's advocate as much as it literally kills me. He's so thoughtful in his decisions. He's the most ethical human on this entire planet. Every single decision that he makes is based on his code of ethics, and it's so respectful. Now I'm just what a waste. You don't even get to live in the fruits of your labor. You've given me so much, and I don't get to show that to you and share that with you. And I think that's one of the things I'm gonna miss, is being able to show him how wonderful he's been to me, and he can enjoy that. And I think that bumps me out big time.
She posted on TikTok about her husband's diagnosis, the stress and grief herself and her children were going through, how she explained her husband's diagnosis to the kids, and documenting an incredibly difficult time no matter who you are.
In Daddy's brain, you can't catch it. There's nothing that Daddy did to make this happen, and there was nothing that you did to make this happen. Those were one of the things we really harped on, is that it wasn't contagious and there was nothing that anyone did. The other big piece that we really focused on is that right now, Daddy is healthy, he's safe, and he is not sick from the cancer.
And all the while, the family seemed to be very happy together, despite the illness. Ryan worked as a school psychologist. Emily, she worked at a local restaurant. And all the while, she had a growing audience that also helped Emily deal with her own stress and difficulties.
So lucky to have every single one of you guys and this community. I just am so thankful. I feel no shortage of love and support, and I know that random people on here, if I messaged any single one of you and said I need someone to talk to, I know that you guys would be there for me. I hope this is a nightmare and that I wake up one day and they say, JK, just kidding, this is psych.
That led to Emily posting her final TikTok in August of 2025, talking about her various tough, frankly, issues, that maybe she should be in therapy.
I'm making a change. It is starting today. I'm going to start getting dressed. I'm going to probably not put makeup on because I don't really wear makeup very often unless I'm going somewhere, but I need to become more social again. I used to be like the most social human on this planet. In the past month, I have basically declined 98% of all offers, and my kids need to be with their friends. So, hold me to it. Today, I am adjusting my perspective, and I'm making a point to get out of my depression and do this for my family. So, that being said, happy Saturday. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I'm going to...
Then, April 18th, 2025, a welfare check was requested to go to their home in Medbury to see if the Long family were okay. They were very far from okay.
What the freak?
The welfare check was requested after Emily's co-workers hadn't heard from her for a few days, and authorities would uncover the horrifying reason why.
When police arrived, they found a male and female adult and a boy and girl dead. A toddler was there alive and unharmed.
Ryan Long had been shot multiple times. Their two oldest children had been shot once, and Emily had been shot once. Their 3-year-old toddler was the only survivor, having been with the bodies for hours before being discovered. It would soon be revealed that Emily had taken a handgun and done this to her family and to herself.
Right now, I think investigators they still have probably more questions than they have answers. One of the biggest questions they have right now is motive. Why?
Why had Emily murdered her whole family and then herself? Well, why would she do such a thing? I mean, she was getting, popular online, but you could always see the stress and trauma and depression, the rut she would self-describe that she was in. Did she do it because of her husband's diagnosis? That she just couldn't see any way out of this?
I do feel myself withering away. Like, I am a person where when I'm stressed, I shut down. I feel sick to my stomach. Like, I cannot eat, I cannot sleep, I cannot do anything until this problem is resolved. And obviously, this problem is not going anywhere. And I need to come to terms with that. And I think that is it's just been really hard for me to acknowledge, okay, this isn't going away, this is only going to get worse. You can't keep ignoring everything and just hoping that it disappears.
In her videos, she was struggling. Did it just get to be too much and she wanted to end it, not just for her husband and herself, but for them all? We don't know, and we'll likely never get the answer. But some things about Emily Long did later come out. It would be revealed that Emily had been accused of embezzling from her employer. Emily worked at Wingett's, which is a chicken wing restaurant in the area, and she was the director of operations for that restaurant. And 7 days before the murders, a complaint had been made to the police accusing her of embezzling $660,000 from the business. The owner, she was number 2 in the business, the owner had discovered a lot of checks made from the business account to her own personal account.
I felt like I had no other option but to go to law enforcement.
1 week before police found Emily Long, her husband, and 2 of their children dead in their Madbury, New Hampshire home, her boss filed this police report detailing theft from his company.
We noticed that there was a lot of handwritten checks in her name personally that were being deposited into her bank account.
Emily was the director of operations for the Wingett's restaurant chain. And earlier this summer, owner Derek Fisher says he started noticing significant accounting inconsistencies.
This had been going on for a long-ass time. Like we're talking months and months here. And the owner had confronted her before about it. Like, what's going on here? Why is all this money being made to your account? He asked for her own a bank statement from her own personal account, which she gave him, which had been very poorly doctored. So the money was clearly being deposited into her own account. Emily then said, well, I resign, which was when the owner then made the complaint to the police about her allegedly stealing over $500,000 from the company. It was then 1 week later that almost the entire Long family was shot dead. And the thing about Emily was, this wasn't the first time. In 2016, almost 10 years earlier on Nantucket, Emily had been working there with a boyfriend, her previous partner. They'd been working at a bar there in Nantucket. And once again, money had been disappearing from that bar, around $10,000, $11,000. The bar's bank account was being drained, and Emily and her boyfriend were fired from it. But before any kind of comeuppance or police investigation could be begun, the restaurant, it shut down. I wonder if it shut down because they were stealing all the money from it. But it was shut down, so no comeuppance hit Emily or her boyfriend, who were later seen on social media traveling the world in Thailand at fancy restaurants, fancy hotels. I don't think Emily killed her family because the embezzlement stuff was coming out, but I think it was like one extra piece of straw on the camel's back. She knew the end was coming, and that was that. Was she stealing the money to help pay for treatment like Breaking Bad or something? We don't know. Or was she stealing the money out of stress or depression? Depression and stealing have been linked, and people with kleptomania have higher rates of self-harm and such. Stealing, shoplifting and such are linked to poor coping skills and can be a response to stressful situations.
That is a
her
fact.
Husband's diagnosis, her own issues, the kids, then getting caught stealing, all landed at once for Emily. But ultimately a tragic story.
It didn't come out bad. It's just very difficult.
Especially for the children.
Very difficult to work with.
Emily's employer since said he will not be going after her estate for the money that she stole from him. That it should remain with the sole survivor of the Long family. Which,
shout out to him.
The kid lost his entire family at the hands of his mom. Hopefully that money can do some good, if it's even there. We don't actually know what she did with the money after all. And that'll do it for this whole video, folks, of the darkest TikTok accounts. Each one being quite dark, but in its own strange and weird way. So thank you so much for watching, folks. It means a lot to me. And the next whole video will be up on Tuesday.
We're gonna make a heart charm for this one.
Or you can check out the That Chapter podcast. But until the next old one, please take care of each other. Please take care of yourselves. Because I love you. Mike out. It was a Wednesday, August 30th, 2023, that officers were called to a parking lot in downtown Atlanta, Georgia. A parking lot employee had been cleaning up the place this morning, the trash, the stairwells, when he came across a strong stench. At first giving it a good old sniff, he thought it was like a dead rat or something in the parking lot. But following his nose, it led to the stairwell on level 1A. Hidden underneath the stairwell was a covered figure, and from the smell, they'd been there a fair bit.
It appears to be a white female, 48, it's an older coming from the location. Looked like she's completely naked, tucked up under the stairwell.
Hey you and welcome, my name is name's Mike, and in this old video, a YouTuber went on a night out that ended up turning into a nightmare. It ended in a stairwell, a hunt for CCTV, and an animal shelter. So, don't forget to subscribe to see 2 new true crime videos every week. Now, let's give it a go. It was at 7 a.m. that officers arrived to that parking lot, called Underground, though it is fairly overground, and this was in downtown, just around ATL. This was on MLK Jr. Drive, just across from the Fulton County Courthouse. So that parking lot attendant that morning, he smelled something rough. You know, the nose knows that ain't good. So when the police officer pulls into that parking lot to see what's up after getting the 911 call, the parking lot attendant is just like, he wasn't going anywhere near that again. And looking under the stairwell on that level, deep under the stairwell, like properly scrunched up, were the remains of someone. It looked like a female. The remains were small, appeared naked, though scrunched up, and the face was covered by a newspaper.
Okay, the head was covered up, right? I found right there. It looked like a female or a male to you? To me, it looked kind of like a female. Possible, because she's small. Yeah, it's a dead body there up under the stairwell. So yeah, I talked to their security. They walked the stairwells last night. Said they didn't see anything. Nah, it's a smell coming from there. So even if they didn't see nothing, they would have. Well, we have people through the garage all night because of masquerade. I'm saying though, this person is dead, been dead for a while. So they walked the stairwell. They would have seen her up under the stairwell. So she didn't just die last night.
From the smell, the body appeared to have been there a couple of days, and this is Hotlanta weather. Though security had been through here the night before and said they saw nor smelt a thing. Though what the responding officers would have to say to that is you might want to invest in better security, pal, because they did in their arse come true here. There is no way anybody walking in here would not have noticed that. They wouldn't have seen it because it was properly scrunched up and hidden. Unless they were stroke victims, that smell was impossible to ignore.
That's what I'm saying, that we have people walking that stairwell all hours, all day, all night. So, 25/7 already.
The parking lot was closed off. More officers arrived to secure the scene, and the case began, starting with identifying who the shit this was and what happened to her.
Yeah, she's under the stairwell. She did.
That's not. Just the way this body's positioned, it doesn't look like, and the way she's shoved up, she is shoved all the way up underneath the step. Is that
natural to you?
No.
Right.
You see the homeless? There's no closer to
At first, it seemed like maybe a homeless person, maybe it had been an overdose. Just a very strange place, and the fact that the body was naked didn't point to that, but whatever it was horrifying. Now, one thing from the get-go that could lead the police towards some sort of identification was that on the right wrist was a wristband.
Well, they got the name on it?
I don't know. Sometimes some of them are just so generic.
Like an event band that, they give you at concerts so you can go in and out as you please. The one on the victim's wrist, though, clearly had the name Alley Cat Music Club. The Alley Cat Music Club was, well, I'll hazard a guess you could figure that one out for yourself. It was mostly house and techno, and it was literally part of the same complex. There's Alley Cat, there's Masquerade, another live music venue, which also is supposedly haunted by headless soldiers, and staff refuse to go into certain parts of the building at night. A haunted-like gig venue as part of these buildings and parking lot, but turns out there was something way more horrifying than any ghost stories just across the alley. So the victim had been in the alley cat, at least they could work their way backwards. She was found on Wednesday morning. The club last had an event on the previous Saturday, the 26th. On that Saturday, a DJ and Grammy winner named Victor Calderone had played.
Oh,
So
I know who that
likely
is.
The victim had gone to that gig.
Yeah, they had an event this past Saturday. They got an Instagram, so this is past Saturday.
What kind of event was it?
It was Victor Calderon and Jimmy Marcon Orsini. Trying to see if they got any mess posts since then. People posted like, "Where's my friend?" or anything.
Yeah, that's the other things.
Maybe she had come in here, parked her car here, going back after the gig. I mean, she must have been to the gig if she had the wristband. Maybe going back there, something had happened. Or she had just been taken here. Searching for anyone who had been in attendance but hadn't made it home in those 4 days since. That eventually led police to a name, Mitchell Dang.
Perfectly normal person, too. God damn. Probably somebody who knows drugged her and drugged her again. That's the thing, though. Her picture, she don't look like she a body type. I know. She looks like a goody two-shoes. I think somebody drugged her ass, came down here, drugged her some more. If they were smart, they would have took that off her.
This was quite simply a case of Mitchell wanting to go out and party and dance away in the city, and then ending up murdered instead. Mitchell Dang was 25 years of age, from Norcross, an Atlanta suburb, growing up in a Vietnamese family. Her parents had come to the States right after the Vietnam War, and Mitchell was the middle of 3 girls, Mary, Mitchell, and Maggie. All 3 girls lived with their parents in Gwinnett County. Mitchell had gone to Berkmar High School. After graduation, Mitchell worked in various restaurants, studied hospitality, and these days was really enjoying working as a lash technician in a boutique. But one thing she really loved? Vlogging. She posted fairly frequently on her channel, self-titled.
Hey guys, my name is Mitchell Dang, and in today's video we are going to be transforming my hair from long to short, just because I really want to see how I would look with short hair, and just kind of like see, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna see what I can look up because I have yet to look anything up.
She made vlogs about the vacays, babies.
Hey guys. Hi guys. So I kind of want to like vlog. I don't know if I want to vlog because I don't know, I might be shy, but we're gonna see. And yeah,
The get ready with me's, the food, the shopping. And you know what? Sometimes just shooting the shit. She had a good personality, was pretty decent if given more time.
so this is the shirt, and then I'm wearing a black mini skirt.
Her final video was posted on August 28, 2023, the day of the concert, hours before she was murdered. What she was wearing in this video would become critical in the investigation.
I'm just going to go and dance my heart away.
Mitchell loved the Dirty Birds. She loved being herself, and she wasn't afraid of anyone. So when she didn't come home after that Saturday night, the worry didn't begin immediately. That Saturday, the night of the concert, it had been a regular ass day for Mitchell, the family. The Dang family all had dinner together. Then after dinner, Mitchell asked her mom if it was okay if she went into the city to go dance away and party with some friends, which she did. When she didn't return home that night, her parents just assumed she was, she's 25 years of age. She's probably crashing with some friends. It was a Sunday. She'll show up when she shows up. But then come the Monday, that's when the Dang family really started to worry about her. And then just a couple of days later, they got a knock on the door that she had been found.
Yeah, that's right, Justin. Mitchell Dang's family says if it takes more police presence out here, more security, they don't want to see any more loss of life. Mitchell's body was found in that garage right there where tourists and patrons park
She was very excited about what would become her last night out.
Story is really hard to wrap your mind around. A young woman goes out dancing in downtown Atlanta and somehow ends up killed. Her body was found 4 days later in this parking deck.
However it happened, it happened.
So you don't really know?
We don't know. We don't know how it happened. That she went to the music event, and on her way back to the car, she was attacked.
Mitchell had been stripped, sexually assaulted, and the cause of death appeared to be strangulation. She was missing her phone, her wallet, and her car keys. Mitchell had driven into the city that night. She was planning on getting the subway train home. But she hadn't parked in the parking lot where her body was found, so how the shit did she even get in here? Who took her here? CCTV from that parking lot all the way back to the Alley Cat Music Club would give the investigators a pretty good idea of how Mitchell got here. It appeared that after the gig, Mitchell had gotten separated from her friends, and she was seen stumbling along the sidewalk, probably like she had maybe a few too many, at the concert. As you do. Then, a random guy, a stranger, came up to her offering her assistance. She told the guy to F off in those many words, actually, in fact, and she started walking away. But this guy would not leave her alone. They could clearly see on the CCTV, he wouldn't stop. He kept following her, talking to her, trying to talk to her while she was just marching off. Eventually, she relented. Like a frickin' shark smelling blood in the water, this guy saw a vulnerable woman alone late at night after having a few too many beers, and he was not going to leave her alone. She wasn't too sure where she had left her car, and at that point he offered to walk her to it. Like he knew where it was. She had originally begun walking towards Marta, the subway, but she then turned around and started walking towards the car park. And it was during this time he took her keys and phone also, the only things she had to get away. They were last seen entering the stairwell of the parking lot, and Mitchell wasn't seen again. 20 minutes later, this guy reappeared on CCTV, and authorities were able to track him. They tracked him as he used the MARTA, the Atlanta subway. They tracked him as he used Mitchell Dang's credit card to buy gas, and as he dumped her phone and her clothing.
POS.
This eventually led them to 24-year-old Jakevius Arnold. Now, to get confirmation that this fellow was, the
Jakevius.
right guy, I mean, he had used his subway card. They tracked him all the way around
Jakevius. What a name.
Dying clear look at his face. They ended up
What a
showing
name.
Some images from the CCTV to his grandmother, Linda Arnold. Recognized him. She said, "Yep, that's my grandson. I shit you not." He has the same haircut, same build, walks just like him. Now, Jakevius had run-ins with the police before, if you could believe such a thing. In November 2016, he was arrested for vandalism. Then, 3 months later, he was arrested while in high school for baiting 7 shades of shite out of another student and stealing their phone. Both times he was released on bond, so that was it. And he wasn't in trouble again from those 2 times up until the time of the story, 2023. So like 6 years. Actually, I should say he wasn't caught being in trouble.
I got you. I'm with you.
All right.
I like this. Rio. On the ground. On the ground now, mother. Get on the ground. On the ground. Hands behind your back.
Get him.
Hands behind your back. You understand me?
You killed someone.
Yeah, put a taser. Do something on the taser. You understand me?
It was on September 22nd, almost 1 month after
September
that night
22nd.
at the Alley Cat, that Jakevius Arnold was arrested. He was taken in a place called Chamblee, just outside of Atlanta, arrested by the Chamblee police. Jakevius had been working at the Cobb County Animal Services. His girlfriend, she also worked there. He'd been assigned to this place about 2 months now.
Disgusting, sloppy titty boy.
Jakevius pretty much broke down after his arrest. He was charged with robbery, kidnapping, and felony murder. He would end up being charged with a lot more.
Wish me luck, brother. Thank you, sir, for coming to get me. I'm sorry.
It was an accident.
I really am. Thank you for coming to get me. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I needed this. I really did. I need to go in. I needed this because I am a horrible person. I really am a horrible person, brother. I need to go down for a long time, brother. I have no words. I have nothing else. This is all I can say, brother. I wish me the best, brother.
When he was taken in, Jakivius did, like, straight up did not deny what he'd done. That he had murdered a Mitchell and was like, yep, shit, you got me. What he said, though, was that he was trying to be, you know, what you call them? One of those, you know, good Samaritans. Hey, I'm a good guy. You'll always trust the guy with glasses, won't you? And he'd been trying to help out this, you know, drunk, intoxicated woman, make sure she got home safe. But as they entered that stairwell, he would say, Mitchell she turned around and began, Kitty got claws. She began scratching the ever-living
This is the first time I'm going to embellish with gold, so let's do
what he
some
said
gold.
happened next was he choked her out, dragged her down, began sexually assaulting her.
Disgusting.
She woke up. He then strangled her till she died and began sexually assaulting her body. Yep, that's some real good Samaritan shit right there. He then removed her clothing for DNA and evidence as he watched some true crime TV shows, stuffed her tiny frame under the stairwell, and later dumped her clothing and her phone. And then, get a load of this, freaking devious Jakivius to the max. He would kind of like just randomly bring up, hey, you want to get a load of some shit? This ain't the first time I've been doing this kind of thing. He had done this multiple times before to multiple vulnerable women late at night. He would say one time, again, same MO, dragged a woman, a vulnerable, intoxicated woman, dragged her into the bushes. He would say he left her breathing, or thought he did. Another time he tried it with another woman late at night, but she managed to fight him off. She had mace. So maybe carrying mace is not the worst. It's actually quite a good idea. Were there more victims? Definitely. Were there more murder victims? Possibly. He would say that first victim, who he said he left breathing, actually he's kind of like not sure. In fact, she may have had a death rattle when he left her, because he was pretty darn able to describe Mitchell Dang's death rattle.
Did he say that he'd ever done anything like this before?
Yes. So he admitted to 2 other sexual assaults, also possible homicide in a different jurisdiction. The same mode of operation. He, middle of the night, he approached either vulnerable, alone female, asked him for help, pestered him. He drug him in a wood line, stripped her of her clothing, choked her until she was semi-breathing. He did not have sex with this young lady because he said that she smelled.
Wow. Wow, what a guy.
The individuals, however, in those other cases, they remain unidentified. They've been
What a
passed
guy.
on to the county police where those incidents happened, and police have said they're investigating them, but they find more. They're gonna find. They will.
Can I just say one thing? What do you have just to my girlfriend, please? Just one thing. Just one thing, sir.
Can you take that? Can you follow him down? I'll do some stuff up here.
Yeah.
Do you have a locker in here?
Yes, I do. Can I say one thing to my girlfriend?
What's that?
Can I say one thing to my girlfriend?
Give me a second.
I know what I'm going. I know what I'm going.
Get in there.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize to everyone.
Jakivius Arnold faced charges of murder, felony murder, aggravated assault, false imprisonment, aggravated sexual battery, necrophilia, robbery card theft, and kidnapping. However, rather than take all this to trial, he would plead guilty to those charges.
Good.
He had done some horrifying things, but at least he spared the family that. And in March 2026, he was sentenced to life in prison by the Fulton County Court, where he remains to this day. And Shinay, that is the case of Mitchell Dang, you know, this beautiful young woman, she just goes out to dance. And this happens.
I'm just going to go and dance my heart away.
Again, as always, you see here, it's crying because he was caught. Not for the victim, not for her family. He was begging for forgiveness. You know, forgiveness is like an interesting thing. It's like, forgiveness is about you. It's kind of a selfish act, really. It's about you feeling good for the horrible thing that you've done.
Forgiveness is selfish.
Your conscience of the act. You know, it's like, what about the people you did it to, though? You ever think about that, pal? Because if you were really feeling remorseful, true remorse, you would not ask for forgiveness, because you know
you don't
deserve it for what he did. But of course, that's ultimately up to those left behind, those left with the loss of the amazing person that was Mitchell Dang. And Jakevius will have to spend the rest of his days remembering what he did.
He looks like
walking
Groovy
home,
Jimmy.
You know, alone,
That's what he looks like. This guy looks like
There's
Groovy
sharks
Jimmy.
everywhere. Sharks who, as you see in this case, will usually turn into pumpkins when they're caught. Thank you so much for watching, folks. Thank you so much for being here. As usual, if you're looking for some more of that chapter, there's Patreon. $2 a month to get you early access, ad-free, all videos. There's a whole playlist of exclusive videos there, and there's a Discord and all that sort of thing. Or do yourself a favor, check out the That Chapter podcast every Monday. Brand new podcast exclusive story for free on all podcast platforms. So do yourself a favor, check it out. You got ghost stories, you got UFOs, you got serial killers.
The courtroom clips you're witnessing went viral, and though you've probably seen them, no one has ever seen the shocking exclusive footage we obtained that reveals the full story behind the unpredictable case.
Oh, you're one of the most evil person I've ever sat across the table from.
No. You're not getting out of jail. It makes me physically sick to look at you.
Do the DNA test so it'll prove me.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
I watch forensic files.
Do you believe everything they put on TV is real? How stupid are you? Really, Isabella? Does that make any goddamn sense to you?
Stop calling me Isabella.
That's your name.
No, it's not.
You've come in here trying to fucking act like you're so goddamn smart.
This is Isabella Guzman. In approximately 3 seconds, she will be confronted, resulting in one of the strangest moments in an interrogation we've ever seen.
Sir, do you recognize this?
Come back out here, please. Do you recognize her?
Yeah, she's my daughter. What's her name?
Isabella.
Is he insane? You're gonna ruin my whole life because I have some random crazy like me.
Your life ended last night when you decided to kill your mother.
You left her to die. Brutally. On a bathroom
I did not murder anyone.
In one of the most brutal acts of violence the state of Colorado has ever seen, a teenage girl viciously takes the life of her own mother inside their family home.
Damn, son.
It's an incomprehensible crime, but what authorities find to be even more disturbing is that the suspect claims to be a completely different person who didn't have anything to do with the gruesome killing. As the unbelievable investigation begins to unfold, it becomes increasingly apparent that not everything is as it seems, and behind the diabolical act lies a most insane and unpredictable motive.
All you people suck. And that bitch is probably crazy as shit. She's gonna go kill somebody else.
It was a typical summer's evening on Wednesday, August 28th, 2013, in Aurora, Colorado. 47-year-old Yunmi Hoi returned to her home around 9:30, bringing dinner for her husband, 40-year-old Ryan Hoi. Working another tiring day at her photography studio at the Aurora Town Center Mall, she looked forward to spending some time with her family, also consisting of her daughter and Ryan's stepdaughter, 18-year-old Isabella Guzman. However, the teenager had a more sinister agenda for the night. Ryan tells his wife that Isabella is home, but he's unsure of exactly where she is. Yunmi suggests that she and Ryan take a walk after she showers, to which he agrees. Only a few short minutes go by before the unthinkable happens. Ryan is enjoying his dinner when a violent pounding sound begins to shake the house, followed by a haunting scream. He quickly sprints upstairs, where his wife's screams are only intensifying as she calls his name for help. Ryan's adrenaline is racing as he finally reaches the bathroom, but the door is locked. He makes several attempts to break in, but someone is pushing against it, ensuring that they can finish the gruesome act taking place behind the door. Still, Ryan continues trying to get in, hoping to come to his wife's aid. At the same time, he dials 911. It seems almost impossible to break into the room as the sounds of a brutal fight fills the home. But then, Ryan makes a shocking discovery. In the midst of the terrifying ordeal, he's horrified to see blood pouring out from underneath the door. And now the screams have slowly transformed into an eerie silence. Finally, the door opens. 18-year-old Isabella stands over her mom's lifeless body with a bloodied knife in hand. She doesn't utter a word. In the blink of an eye, she runs out of the room past Ryan, who's in an absolute state of shock. The bathroom is covered in blood, where Yunmi's body is lying on top of a baseball bat. When police arrived, Isabella was nowhere to be found, and so began a manhunt for the teenager. Although that would only last one day, as they located Isabella over 12 hours later, hiding in a parking garage off of South Parker Road. But when they actually sat down for an interrogation, they had no idea of exactly who they were going to be speaking with, or what was going to happen in this roller coaster of an investigation. The following never-before-seen footage has been analyzed by a qualified team, including a licensed professional counselor and a licensed attorney.
You left her to die. Brutally. On a bathroom
I did
floor.
not murder anyone.
How does
Please
that
stop
feel?
accusing me of this.
Just tell me how that feels.
Please fingerprint me. Please fingerprint me. Please fingerprint me. I will show you that I am not this freaky, horrible person. I want to meet my boyfriend. He's probably worried about me.
You aren't going to meet anybody.
I wish you could help us just make sense. That's all.
When you prove that I am not her, I'll be able to go.
Isabella states that her name is actually Samantha Gonzalez and that she is 15 years old. However, the detectives are well aware that this is not the truth.
So she's 110 pounds? That's really skinny. I'm 148 pounds.
Isabella, please.
Don't call me Isabella. That's really
That's your
freaky.
name.
My name is not Isabella. My name is Samantha. There are people in this world that look alike, you know? You guys are not, like, all-knowing. You don't know everything. You're just accusing me of all this stuff that I didn't do.
We know what you we know what you did, and we know who you are. We know how it happened.
Apparently not,
when it
because you
happened.
guys are completely wrong. You got the wrong girl.
No, we don't. We don't have the wrong girl, and you know that.
No, I don't.
How did it feel?
How did what feel?
When you did what you did, how did it feel?
I
Make you
didn't
feel
kill
good?
anybody. That's disgusting.
Did it feel good?
That's disgusting. You guys really think I'm a murderer?
Yeah, we're not joking.
Did it make you feel powerful?
You. Just you.
Yes or no? Simple question. Did it make you feel powerful to do what you did?
Oh my god, I did not kill anyone. Can you guys stop, like, interrogating me? Or are you just gonna keep going around and around? And I'm really just trying to get fingerprinted so I can meet my boyfriend, so you can prove to
Would
me
you
that
like
I
us
have
just
the
to
same
leave, wouldn't you?
fingerprints.
Wouldn't you just like us to leave?
We don't have the same fingerprints. We're not the
Would
same
you like us all just to go away, rewind back 12 hours, and have this never happen? We'd all like that.
I wish I could have, like, not walked through the parking garage so you would have not mistaken me for being someone else.
We're way past that. We're even not going to
Worst
acknowledge
shortcut of
that.
my life.
What Isabella fails to mention is that she wasn't merely walking through the parking garage, but rather hiding. And in addition to locating the suspect, police discovered an array of items relating to the brutal crime that Isabella also failed to conceal.
This is not gonna go anywhere. You guys keep accusing me of being this girl, and I'm not her.
What'd your mother do?
You're just repeating yourselves over and over. And
We're not going to acknowledge the fact that you're not telling us who you are. We're moving right past that.
The detectives don't spend any time trying to build rapport with Isabella, which can damage their ability to get her to speak honestly with them. Not only that, but they appear to be jumping straight into a part of the read technique where they reject her lies so that she doesn't become entrenched in repeating them and accusing her. To start an interrogation this way is very unusual. They may be trying a few different techniques to see what works, but so far, they aren't doing a very good job of squashing her lie.
Was it the weed? Was it the weed? Did you like the weed?
When offering to be fingerprinted, Isabella makes a declaratory statement indicating that she feels confident. This could mean that she strongly believes what she's saying, When someone has schizophrenia, they often experience hallucinations and delusions that cause them to hear, see, or feel things that do not exist. Delusions can lead to strong beliefs or perceptions that are not based in reality. This altered perception of the world can create a stark contrast between their experiences and what others perceive, leading to a profound disconnect from shared reality.
Not weed.
Marijuana? She didn't like the marijuana in your place?
What?
Is that what it was?
Marijuana?
For Christ's sake, you had the master bedroom in the house. What parent gives up their master bedroom? What parent gives up their master bedroom?
This girl.
Explain that. Who does that?
I am not this girl.
What kind of a horrible parent does that? Gives up the master bedroom to their daughter.
That's crazy.
You know what? Whoever this person is that you're accusing me of being is probably really terrible, but
Didn't your mother give you a job? Didn't she teach you? Didn't she give you a job, give you employment?
My mother's name is Sabrina.
And that's the way you thank her?
The shocking secrets that Isabella kept would slowly but surely unravel. For now, detectives simply want to know why she committed such an unbelievable crime. But it seems that not even she can answer this question.
This can't be happening to me right now. This can't be happening. This can't.
It is.
I never killed anybody.
You killed your mom last night.
No, I did not.
Yep.
No, I did not.
We're going to be able to prove it.
Yes,
we are going to be able to prove it.
Prove me innocent.
No, the police.
You will prove me innocent.
We have a very solid investigation. Okay.
Okay.
This case will be proven beyond a reasonable doubt, and you will probably spend the rest of your life in prison. That's what's going to happen to you.
Part of the Reed technique is to present irrefutable evidence to trap the suspect in their lies. However, here the detectives are using unsure and uncertain language, such as "we're going to prove it" rather than "we can prove it," which won't be as effective. As well, the Reed technique teaches detectives to avoid talking about the consequences and to minimize the crime in order to get the suspect's defenses down and to keep them talking. By already threatening punishment, the suspect loses any incentive to keep talking. Throughout all of this, Isabella has remained confident in her denials. It appears the detectives may have been upset by the crime when they started the interview, and then grew frustrated because Isabella isn't budging, and now they're letting their emotions lead them. So far, this is really poor interrogation practice.
He is cooking these interrogators.
Plan or technique. Isabella states that she will soon be proven innocent. In the meantime,
he's
she wishes
cooking
to
these
see her
freaking
boyfriend,
interrogators.
although future revelations would reveal that this would be easier said than done, for one very strange reason.
How about we give you a few minutes to think about it?
Think about what?
The truth.
I already told you the truth.
And that's the story you're going to stick with?
It's the truth. What do you mean? I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I'm a murderer.
I have a feeling at some point you're going to change your mind and you're going to probably look back on this day, today, right now,
No, I will not.
with some regrets, because you're going to have an opportunity today to set the record straight on why you did what you did, and there may be some reason in your mind that makes sense.
No, I will not.
The detectives now seem to be jumping to different steps of the Reed technique, such as skipping over minimizing the crime or offering an alternative theory for why the crime was committed. Stating that it's her opportunity to speak without presenting any reason why she should take the opportunity is ineffective. They shouldn't rant about how horrible the crime is, as this will just stop her from speaking. Rather, they should have started with rapport building, introduced themselves, and treated her like a normal human being. Then they could have started asking her about her night, what she'd been up to, and see what her story was before they started finding the holes. Though it can feel uncomfortable to try to establish rapport with someone who has committed a horrendous act, it's essential to the interrogation process. It's as though these detectives were too uncomfortable, so they skipped that part.
I am Samantha Gonzalez. You have got the
Your
wrong
actions
person.
today are going to have a very, very big impact on the rest of your life.
You guys keep interrogating me.
Isabella has a very flat affect when she speaks, which is common with individuals with schizophrenia. Even with her displays of anger earlier, she doesn't really show much on her face, which is another feature of individuals with schizophrenia.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
What the hell is going on? Can you please just
Do you understand what I'm saying, Isabella? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Don't call me Isabella.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm not Isabella.
Your decisions today are going to have a big impact on the rest of your life. You're 18 years old. You got a long ways to go.
Fingerprint me.
No, you're not in charge.
You're arresting me because I look like somebody. That's wrong.
It is you.
It's not me.
It's strange that they don't take Isabella up on her offer to be fingerprinted, as they could use the fingerprints as evidence to show her that she can't deny she was involved. The detective seems to not want to give Isabella the power to demand something, and he's trying to make her feel powerless by denying her suggestion. He also seems to be making the interrogation personal, which is one of the worst things an investigator can do, as he's not even using interrogation techniques anymore. In this bid for power and control, he's missed an opportunity to gather the evidence to confront her. However, there's also the possibility that this is a procedural issue, as it's usually mandated by state law that fingerprints, and in some cases DNA, be taken from suspects. Perhaps the police figure they'll have them soon enough and didn't want to bother getting her fingerprints earlier.
You're acting like you're running this investigation.
What do you mean?
You're demanding to be fingerprinted. You're demanding to be weighed.
Don't I have a right?
You're telling us that you're not this person, that we've made a big mistake. We've arrested
Don't I have a right to prove that I am innocent? Yes, right? So please come.
Do you understand the
bring
law?
somebody please to fingerprint me.
Do you understand the law?
Kind of. I've never been arrested or anything before.
Where'd you go to high school?
This place called Montgomery High School, Ohio.
Montgomery?
Yeah.
Notice that Isabella's foot started moving suddenly, though she's been mostly still throughout. This is a sign of her anxiety around this topic of questioning. Individuals with delusions can become anxious when confronted about something not covered by their delusion. It's like if the typical person went out drinking and woke up with a gap in their memory. When asked about the fuzzy spot, they would be confused and easily suggestible, which would lead to anxiety. The brain makes up answers if it doesn't remember. Everyone's brain does this. As humans, we are uncomfortable with blank spots and uncertainty, so our brain will fill the gap with something to make us feel better. This may be what we're seeing here.
I got kicked out though.
You didn't go there. You went to Overland.
You're Overland High School graduate.
High School.
No, I didn't.
You're in the yearbook.
She went to Overland High School. I did not.
No. She is you.
No, she is not.
Okay, well, she is, but is this just your way of dealing with this? You pretend you're somebody you're not? I mean, is that your mechanism for...
This is just really frustrating. I'm not even really scared or anything at all because I know that I'm not this person.
So you're not scared at all?
Because I'm not her.
Are you on any drugs?
No.
Any prescription medication?
No.
You ever been to a doctor for anything?
I've been sick before, like every other normal person.
Yeah.
What kind of things have you had? What kind of sicknesses?
Regular colds, nothing serious.
You been to a psychiatrist?
No.
You ever been diagnosed with any mental problems?
No.
The detectives ask Isabella various questions to ensure that she has all of her faculties.
Do you know what month it is?
Ow.
This is August, right?
August? Do you know what day it is?
No, I haven't had my phone in a while. What day is it today?
So you do have a phone.
I did back in my house.
You just said
I left it behind.
Did you drink?
No.
Did you drink anything last night?
No.
Take any pills last night?
No.
Smoke any weed last night?
No.
So you would have been in a clear head last night. Not under the influence of anything.
I didn't kill anybody.
That's not what I asked you.
I'm perfectly normal. No.
Perfectly normal?
Yeah.
Who are your friends?
I don't really have any friends. All I have is my boyfriend.
That's what everybody we talked to said about you. Said you don't have any friends.
Okay.
People that usually sit in that chair or accused of murder don't have any friends.
These statements are not only personal attacks, but also antagonistic. Those who kill other people often come in many varieties. There's no set rule.
Most people say you're mean and they don't like you.
I guess she's a mean person then.
No, you're the mean person.
I'm not a mean person.
You're not insane. You're a mean person.
I'm not a mean person.
And you're a liar.
Isabella's foot only seems to move when she's uncomfortable. Here it appears to be because she doesn't like being called a mean person, and because they're attacking her. Understandably, most people value being well-regarded, liked, and not being seen as mean. So it makes perfect sense that this would increase her anxiety. What's most interesting here, though, is that despite the fact that she should be really uncomfortable and leaning away from the detectives, she's not. She's leaning forward towards them.
No, I'm not.
And you're a terrible liar.
No, I'm
This
not.
makes no sense.
What up,
at all.
Rando?
No, you're
So if you just want to
that
sit there and be a
doesn't make any sense at
cold-blooded
all.
killer who the jury will convict in 10 minutes of first-degree murder for killing their mother, then keep it up, Isabella.
The detectives want to know why Isabella would brutally kill her own mother, but the answer is unlike anything they've heard before. There's much more to the story than meets the eye, but the disturbing case is only just beginning.
Sometimes people get mad, sometimes people are scared. Maybe you acted in self-defense. Maybe she had the knife.
Only now do they decide to try to minimize the crime. But after they talked about her being a cold-blooded killer,
I'm not this girl. I don't know what happened with her and her life and who she is or what school she went to. That's not my problem. My problem right now is finding my boyfriend.
It's a funny game you're playing, but nobody's laughing. You think some juror sitting on a jury is going to believe that you're not the person we suspect killed their mother? When you're caught right down the street with knife injuries to your hand?
Scissors.
It's not scissor injuries.
I told you there were scissors.
It's not scissor injuries.
Yes, it was. You're not going to bully me into admitting what you want me to, like, pretend
No,
to be.
I suspect we're probably not. I mean, that's a decision you have to make in your own head. I mean, that's the bottom line. You're 18 years of age. You understand why you're here. You know what you've done. We've given you an opportunity to talk about what you've done.
I hate
We've
this
given you
clay.
an opportunity to
I
give
hate
us a
it. I will
reason
never buy Cernic clay ever
why
again.
you did what you did.
Ever.
And
Never,
you've
ever,
continued
ever.
on this crazy ass story that this you have nothing to do with this, and that story's not believable. We don't
It doesn't
believe it.
have to be believable. It will be proven.
If the police don't believe you, what do you think happens?
You go to court.
Yeah, you go to jail, for one.
You go to court.
And someday you're going to go to court. Yep. And if this is your way of trying to get through it, then so be it. But just so you know, I mean, obviously we don't believe you. We don't believe anything you've told us here today. My guess is that you're probably going to continue down the same road, acting like you don't know what we're talking about and pretending that none of this applies to you and you're not that person. And I don't know what TV show you watched that thought this would be a good idea to come up with a plan for defending yourself against a murder charge, but I can tell you it's not going to work. So you're so tired?
I'm jumping the
I'm
gun.
going to sleep in a park all night.
I forgot the
You're
chrome.
sleeping out
Dumb
in the
bitch.
police all night. Running from the police is tiring.
I didn't run
Actually, you were sleeping in a Jeep.
a Jeep.
Yeah, the basement of the parking garage. You remember that?
I was not sleeping in a Jeep.
Why are you lying about this where you were sleeping?
Somebody saw you.
How do you think we found you? Somebody saw you and called us.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it does.
Isabella was sitting in a blue Jeep Wrangler in a parking garage off of South Parker Road when someone noticed her. But what they found to be even more suspicious was the various items sitting outside of the vehicle, such as a backpack and clothes. The car was actually being held for a client of a vehicle service, where a company employee immediately notified police once they spotted the teenager.
Your picture's all over the TV news media.
Okay, here's a picture of a girl that looks like me as I live with you.
No, your picture is
I
on.
have to be born looking like this.
What kind of a grand coincidence would it be that you just happen to look like this person?
Grand coincidence. It's a shitty coincidence.
Isabella, this is...
Don't call me Isabella.
This is really... It's frustrating. I'm sure you're frustrated too. You'd feel better. We'd have a better understanding of why you did what you did. Maybe
I
somewhere
didn't do
down...
any of this stuff, man.
Somewhere down the
Can you
line,
just fingerprint me?
God would find a way to forgive you.
Can you
I don't know
just
if he will or
fingerprint
not. My God's not going to forgive you, but your God might. For all I know, who knows?
Can you fingerprint me?
Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I am listening
You
to you.
are. Okay.
Did you stab your mom?
Whoever this girl is, whatever her
That's
name
not what I
is,
asked.
it's
You
not
say you didn't
about-
murder. You keep saying you didn't murder anybody. Did you
No.
stab your mom?
No.
This is the first instance where Isabella is asked if she stabbed her mom, and her response is telling. It's also a response that will change later in the interrogation. We see Isabella engage in grooming behaviors, such as brushing her hair and face multiple times, and then we see her do an anchor point movement and shift her leg. Rather than being crossed, her leg is now at a 90-degree angle where it's become a barrier between her and the detectives. She also rubs her mouth, creating a cluster of nonverbal behaviors which indicate that she has increasing anxiety. When directly asked if she stabbed her mom, she delays answering before saying something unrelated.
You didn't take a knife and stab your mom, Russ?
No.
So the knife that we found is not going to have your fingerprints and your DNA on it?
No, it will not. She may look like me, but there's
No.
gonna have the same.
I think it's probably going to.
You can think whatever you like, but the tests don't lie.
Once again, they're using words like I think and probably. They don't even sound sure or confident when trying to refute her lies.
Hey, you're exactly right. Test is not a lie.
So I'm waiting for you to test.
The parking garage that you were in, you were caught, you were arrested, where they pointed guns at you? The knife's in there.
Okay.
How do you explain that?
I walked to a parking garage that a knife was in.
Isabella, do you understand?
Stop calling me Isabella. God damn it.
Understand DNA evidence?
Yeah,
You read
I know what
papers,
it
watch the
is.
news, you know what it is?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to do it right now so I can go.
Explain to me what your interpretation of DNA evidence is. What do you think it means?
Doesn't everyone have like different DNA?
Okay. Specific to each individual. So what do you think's going to happen when we take a sample of your DNA and we compare it to the knife that we found? Your DNA is going to be on it.
The DNA will not match.
So your DNA is going to be on. That's going to prove that you
The
have
DNA will not match.
And those cuts on your hand.
I told you how all of this happened to me.
So you obviously bled. We're going to
in my house in Ohio?
analyze the blood that you left. You understand? We're going to be able to type that blood back to you.
No, not your house in Ohio. The bathroom at your house where you killed your mom.
After the discussion of the DNA, she starts swaying in the chair for the first time, which is another red flag. She does have concerns about the DNA now that she's heard all of this information, which is an interesting reaction given how she will behave later on.
Did you see the police dog in there? Is that why you ran out of there?
Police dog?
Yeah.
What police dog?
The police dog that was inside the parking garage when you came running out? Do you remember running out of the parking garage?
I don't
running to police officers? Do you remember that part?
I didn't run. I walked out of a parking garage and was ambushed.
That wasn't you either?
Wait, what?
That wasn't you either?
I'm not this Isabella girl.
Nala,
All this crazy fucking shit keeps happening, and I am not this girl.
Crazy fucking shit, that's a good way to put it.
How would you feel if this was done to you?
You went to my bed. Get out. Get out now. Get
I'm
over
really
here.
scared. I'm
Nala, get over here
Oh,
now.
freaked
You're bad
out.
girl. You know
I'm
you
scared
did
by
wrong.
this.
Get out.
Because the DNA will
Get
not
out.
match.
Nala, get over here.
remorse for what you did?
I did
Peed
not
on the
do
carpet
anything
again?
So you
Come
don't
on.
do that.
Get out. You're
I
sleeping
know, I can
downstairs.
tell that.
You can just sit there and continue
You're
to deny
sleeping
this
downstairs
with
tonight.
a clear
I'm sleeping up
conscience.
here. You are not
I am
sleeping
not
up here.
Isabella.
Really? You can just sit here and,
Come on,
and
go
completely
downstairs.
deny all of this?
You're punished.
No,
You're punished.
I'm being
You are
truthful.
punished.
That's you.
What did you do?
No, there's no
You
question.
did that. Bad girl.
That's you.
She's pretty.
Yeah, you're a pretty girl. That's you.
But that's not me.
Yeah, that's up your Facebook account.
She's a singer.
It's not even a funny game anymore.
Why would she kill anybody?
That's what we'll never know.
That is the question.
Why would Isabella kill her mom?
Isabella may not be able to answer their question just yet, but little do they know that there are multiple layers to the sick and twisted story. And the more they uncover, the harder it is to wrap their heads around such a shocking case.
Why would anybody kill their mother? I mean, what do you think? What would cause somebody to become so enraged with their mother that they would kill them? What would
I
happen?
don't know.
What would
I
it
don't
take?
know how people think. I stay away from people because they all
Well,
try
just
to...
tell me what you think. I mean, what's your thoughts on it?
What is my thoughts on this whole situation?
No. Specifically, what would it take for somebody to kill their mother? What would make them so angry that they would do that?
Isabella engages in some grooming behavior here, which generally occurs when people want to be liked or viewed as likable by others. It's approval-seeking behavior. This is followed by her incorrectly rephrasing a question. It's clear that this question has increased her anxiety because not only has she repeated their question, giving her time to think about her answer, but she had to know they would correct her, giving her even more time to think.
I really have no idea. I would never kill my own mother. She may be a horrible person, but I don't have the potential in me to kill anyone.
Why is your mother a horrible person?
She hates me because I'm a illegitimate child.
So she hates you?
Yeah, I kind of ruined your marriage, basically, and they blame me for it.
So you got anger issues?
I don't have anger issues. I just left.
You hate your mom. That's kind
I
of
don't
an
hate
anger
her.
issue.
She's scary.
By playing into her lie and going along with her being another person, the detectives may be finally attempting to build some rapport with her.
Just scary. So I ran away.
Did your mom beat you?
She doesn't beat. She hurts with weapons like scissors.
Keep
going. What's that? Hello? What's that?
I got that when I was a kid. I had stitches.
No, that's not. That's from stitches.
It is from stitches.
How did you get that? Police dog, wasn't it?
Police dog?
Isabella got bit by a police dog, has a scar on her right arm.
This is really freaky.
Yeah, that is really freaky.
So that's it? You
Yeah,
should just leave now?
We got the wrong person, we just let you go.
Let you go?
Yeah.
Okay. Just like that.
Yeah.
See you later. Have a good day.
What's your boyfriend's name?
Gabriel Adams.
Gabriel Adams. You certainly know his phone number, right? Call him right here and we can talk to him. We can just clear this all up. What's his phone number?
He threw his phone away. I was supposed to meet him somewhere.
No.
I can't track him.
You don't want to because he doesn't exist.
He does exist.
Okay.
He's my soulmate.
Oh, that's laughable. That's laughable. You have a soul.
There's no professional explanation for the comment. That's laughable that you have a soul. Even some of the other comments could be possibly pointed to as playing the bad cop, but this goes too far. He's clearly letting his personal feelings about this crime lead the interrogation. Someone should be pulling him out of the room.
I do have a soul. All living creatures have a soul, even animals.
People who do what you did, soulless.
Before police are able to find out exactly what the reason behind the heinous act is, they delve a little deeper into the tumultuous life of their suspect. In doing so, the detectives sit down to interview Ryan, who not only provides valuable information about his stepdaughter, but he also recalls the horrifying timeline of events.
I saw Isabella. She had a blank expression on her face. I'm not sure what happened with the knife she was carrying. It looked like she was still holding on to it. And I looked down and I saw my wife on the floor. Blood everywhere, all over the bathroom. I was talking to the dispatcher, and the dispatcher told me, make sure you get her breathing again. Get her airways open. I don't know CPR. At that time, I looked at my wife's eyes, and I knew that she must not have made it. I just couldn't believe that it had happened like that. Isabella was in a rage like I've never seen before.
What do you mean?
Well, I could just hear her just pummeling my wife. I thought she was just hitting her with her fists.
Okay, so that thumping sound...
Thumping sound, I thought, was you mean maybe hitting against the wall, and Isabella just pounding her with her fists.
Okay.
So that's what I originally thought it was, and that's when I called 911.
Although it hasn't been confirmed, it's possible that Isabella also used the baseball bat as a weapon.
Tell me about that. What was the reasoning for that?
She came downstairs where I was sleeping, and she said, I feel very uncomfortable with Isabella in the house. She said that Isabella had threatened her or cursed at her, and spit in her face.
She's like, I'm really upset right now. I'm genuinely upset. Like, I don't want her to stay. I don't want her to be downstairs. I want her to stay up here. And I don't want her pissing and shitting up here. Like, there's no reason for it. She's being lazy. She just doesn't want to go downstairs. And I refuse to, no. Just being lazy. Lazy. And that's all it is. It's laziness. Lazy dog. You can't go downstairs to use the bathroom. You can't stay up here. It's simple. I'm not dealing with that crap. I feel bad, but she bugging. She bugging. And it's crazy because she was doing so good. She's been up here for weeks. She's been up here for weeks doing so good. And then she just... I'm very sad. I'm very, very sad about this. Well, how do I get her to stop pooping and peeing up here? There's no reason for it. I made a cross out of this for someone else, and I really, really like the colorway, and I want to make myself, look, this. I want to replicate this for myself. I gotta hit that person up because I'm gonna need them to send me a couple of dollars for shipping. I got a box for them, but I have to make them another kitty charm because my daughter wants the one that I made. Unless I make another one for my daughter. We'll figure it out. Oh shit, it's 10:30. I gotta go. I gotta go to sleep. Unfortunately. I got twerk in the morning. Or do I? No, I do. I got stuff to do. Alright, I love you guys. Bye. I gotta clean up, go to bed. Bye.